nothing more than dust. Search but you stay lost. We are reaching for the stars, but we're making this too hard. And I wonder where you are. Mysterious, that's the part you always show, 'cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. Mysterious, that's the part you always show, 'cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. We're dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. You search but you stay lost. Search but you stay lost. We're reaching for the stars. We're making this too hard. And I wonder where you are. Mysterious, that's the part you always show, 'cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. Mysterious, that's the part you always show, 'cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow.
Again, so stick around. So stick around.
go. You're the one I want. Say you need me. Hide away I love. Don't let go. I know you feel the same. Say you need me. 'Cause you'll always be my broken love. Broken love. Broken love. Broken love. 'Cause you'll always be my broken love. Cause you'll always be my broken love. You're so leave me. Don't let it go. I know you feel me. Cause you'll always be my broken love. They don't know how we love when we're letting close. With you, I know I belong. Without all eyes on us, you're the one I want. Say you need me. Hide away I love. Don't let go. I know you feel the same. Say you need me. 'Cause you'll always be my broken love. Broken love. Cause you'll always be my broken love. Cause you'll always be my broken love. You'll always be my broken love. We are dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. Search but you stay lost. We are reaching for the stars, but we're making this too hard. And I wonder where you are. Mysterious, that's the part you always show. 'Cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. Mysterious, that's the part you always show. 'Cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. We're dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. You search but you stay lost. Search but you stay lost. We're reaching for the stars. We're making this too hard. And I wonder where you are. Mysterious, that's the part you always show. 'Cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. Mysterious, that's the part you always show. 'Cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow.
again. So stick around. So stick around.
Leave the world around us. They don't need to know. Come find me where the sun sets and say you'll never let me go. You're the one I want. Say you need me. Hide where I go. Don't let go. I know you feel the same. Say you need me. 'Cause you'll always be my broken love. Broken love. Cause you'll always be my broken love. Cause you'll always be my broken love. You're so don't let it go. I know you feel it. Cause you'll always be my broken love. They don't know how we love when we're lying close. With you, I know I belong. Without all eyes on us, you're the one I want. Say you need me. Hide where I go. Don't let go. I know you feel the same. Say you need me. 'Cause you'll always be my broken love. Broken love. Cause you'll always be my broken love. Cause you'll always be my broken love. You're so don't let go. I know you feel it. You'll always be my broken love. We are dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. Search but you stay lost. We are reaching for the stars, but we're making this to art, and I wonder where you are. Mysterious, that's the part you always show, 'cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. Mysterious, that's the part you always show, 'cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. We're dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. You search for you, stay lost.
Search for you, stay lost.
We're reaching for the stars. We're making this too hard, and I wonder where you are. Mysterious, that's the part you always show, 'cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. Mysterious, that's the part you always show, 'cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow.
Intro. Y'all ain't ready for this. The disrespect is real.
I don't give a fuck. I'll do it again. I'm not above it. I am that snake bitch.
No, it's okay. You guys are all welcome to trash Queen in the chat. We'll hold a whole panel on Queen.
I am honest to a point, but a lot of the things I talk about aren't true.
Wait, somebody not telling the truth on YouTube? Are you fucking serious? Oh my god. Oh my god.
Got a monster inside of me. You better watch out if your enemy's a road ahead of full prophecy to be the greatest beast the world has ever seen. I feed him every day like the bones clean. I feed him all the hate and he grows me and he gets claws real big, pissed off quick. And if you cross him, you might drop dead. Metaphorically, of course, settling the sore. Never getting bored, loves the blood and gore. Always wanting more freedom from the source. They don't really understand until they feel the force apart. If you start shit, you'll be heartless in the darkness. Torn apart quick, you left scars ripped. You'll be chewed up and discarded.
Me and my friends, we're gonna find you and we're gonna rip you apart like a wasteland.
Snakes don't get a fucking safe space. If she wants to keep it going, then we'll keep going. If she wants to stop the bullshit, then we'll stop the bullshit. But I'm not gonna fucking sit here and let anybody lie on my motherfucking name.
Bring your ass. The fucking link is in the chat.
I promise.
Oh, loose booty, wet panty looking ass boy. Replay that, Queen. Her name is Queen. It ain't really so much Queen. Queen B. Queen B. Queen B. Okay, there. Queen B. Queen B's money. Queen B ain't got no money. Queen B.
She always fucks some shit up. I don't know why PJ doesn't get his ass on a motherfucking leash and get his ass under control. Fuck.
Better than never. I can feel my heart rate, adrenaline pressure. It's stormy weather, lightning, thunder, pouring weather. Yo, I'm a go-getter. Try to do it like me, but I do it better. I got a mind that's clever. The beast inside is competitive as ever. I'm conscious, my subconscious, an accomplice to me. I promise the darkness I can honest believe. But don't cross me, I might lose control of the lost beast. So, he's locked away inside with the key control by fight or flight.
And I haven't brought it public, you know why? Because someone that I was fucking close to is in the middle of a goddamn lawsuit how do I get my hands on your soap? Because I need something to clean these titty flaps. My dove is just not doing it.
Bring your asses. As simple as that. Come in. I mean, bring it. Bring your asses. Hey, don't get Queen Bee at her 550, 600 servants. Bring their asses out.
You might have started it, but I'm gonna finish it.
Absolutely.
Or go to somebody else's panel. Let me just say Queen Bee's panel. I'm telling you, we all need to go up on Queen Bee's panel because that seems where everybody's going. I guess Queen Bee is like the god of YouTube.
Queen Bee Escobar, bro.
She's in China just making drugs.
You know, I run the cartel on the YouTubes. I run the cartel here. You know what I mean? Like, because that's what boss bitches do.
Exactly.
Beefing with the Queen Bee because I heard the stinger sucks.
This lady Queen Bee with the lip ring is innocent. You two weirdos are being weird. No, I know who this is. You're the lady that was on Molly Go Lightly.
No. You have no doubt QB could hold her own with any female on YouTube. Let me tell you something we all learned a long time ago.
I would fuck her up and drag her from here to China. Let's meet one-on-one.
Writing checks, their mouth can't cash. Bitch, I didn't write a check, my mouth can't cash. I cash all them motherfucking checks.
And I cannot for the life of me understand why people put her on a pedestal. And these allegedly smart people put her on this pedestal like she's something important.
We got to tell you about yourself. It's your fucking old lying ass over there. Is her fucking name obnoxiously relevant?
Because she
I know, she changed it.
She meant to say obnoxious and irrelevant. That's what she meant to say.
And coincidentally, it sounds exactly like Queen Bee's voice because, as I've always thought, Queen Bee is using some sort of slight distortion on her voice when she broadcasts.
Exposed!
Queen Bee exposed!
Oh my god, bitch. Did they get that Dugan?
Said they get that Dugan. That shit Chronicle of Shady, you better fucking shut your mouth with that. Well, stop.
Wow. What in the hell? Someone told Queen Bee that you said it was her hacking your email. What the hell is wrong with people?
Right? Take your ass to bed. It's fucking past your bedtime. Go on now.
Right? Why you gotta be crying?
I'm fucking killing the vibe, bitch.
What?
Take your ass to bed. Boston, no, I'm not capping at all. I'm telling the whole truth.
Good, man.
Anyway, guys, I'm gonna skedaddle. You know me, skedaddling away. See you guys.
Pumpkin. I love you too.
Alright. I despise you, Boston.
Whatever.
Good morning, beautiful.
Happy day.
Happy day, baby. We got trigger today. Gotta trigger these motherfuckers every day.
Baby Jesus showed us that, you guys. I swear to God.
I know that's right, because you just put right on that shit.
Yes, I did. Baby Jesus was like, look here.
Yeah, fuck the pause. Pause for the cause. Fuck that pause.
I'm just trying to be a better person. I know it.
Let's see here. God damn it, Duke. You hear him?
Yes, your dog is orange.
Damn it, Duke.
Girl, this tea is piping.
Isn't it, man? These motherfuckers hot.
That just burnt the roof of my mouth.
Where's Candy Sue? Where's she at? You heard that like I heard that one. Fire in the hole. Smoke him if you got him.
You're like the third person that would probably be in the back of the class.
Fuck you, me too.
Ellie's a thug. Right. You don't
We're all thugs around here. Shambles. Thank you for supporting the hot biddies. Y'all wasn't ready for that, was you?
Wait, I wasn't, bitch. I was not. I wasn't even close to ready for that shit. All right, I love you, baby girl. I'm gonna jump off.
I love you too, baby doll. Yo, what's happening? What's happening? I didn't realize this was already done already, so I'm sorry about that, you guys. We're getting this party started. What y'all been doing? I was trying to hold out for Toasty, but I know if I don't get started, my ass will go to sleep and I won't do this. So I just figured, hell with it, I better get started now. You know. What y'all been doing? I heard these streets have been off the chain tonight. We got Coffin Douche's interview. We're going to go over that. I know that for sure. And I know there's some bullshit. And I heard all fucking babbling baboon criminal, our little criminal thuggish, ruggish Bellhorn Betty was talking out of the side of her fucking neck again. Boy, she gets worse and worse every fucking time, don't she? Oh, here, let me get this layout off the fucking front. Sorry, y'all. The fuck up fairy strikes again. Oh, bullshit, Betty. Toasty just ended. Perfect timing, FSU girl. Gosh dang. Oh, thuggish, ruggish. Little thuggish, ruggish bone. But she's a thuggish, ruggish fuck up. Thuggish and ruggish around the fucking edges. Holy shit, man. There's my girl. It says device is not connected. You better get that together. You better get it together. What you doing, love bug?
Me?
Yeah, what you doing?
Nothing. Guess what?
I missed you today.
Guess what?
What?
I got a
What? Tell me again.
I got a car shop.
You got a cop shop?
No, a Cash App account.
You got a Cash App?
Yeah.
Oh my God, girl. Look at you. Okay.
I did it all by myself.
You did it all by yourself. I'm so proud of you.
Yeah.
You are doing so good. Did you got to post it on your channel?
No.
Oh, okay. Okay, I got you. So you need to make some mods on your channel when you get a chance, okay?
Why? How do I do that?
When you go to so when you do you stream on YouTube or StreamYard?
Both.
Okay, so when you are streaming on StreamYard,
yeah,
or YouTube, you need to go over and you need to be on YouTube. You know, you got to be on YouTube to do your mods. So when you're on YouTube on the app, you just hold their name down and push it down, and then you go down to the bottom where it says add moderator, and you add standard moderator.
Okay.
Not managing moderator, okay? Standard. And if you need help, you can email me and we can do a private stream and I'll help you, okay?
Okay. I have to go, Queen.
Okay, baby. I love you. Bye.
Bye.
Doing a little drive-by on my ass. You did a good drive-by, you did a good drive-by live. Oh, fuck, she's already gone. All right, baby. That's okay. I love it when she comes up and gives us a little, a little hey girl, hey. So I heard Betty was talking fucking reckless as hell tonight, huh? Old drive-by Amy. We love us some Amy, don't we? She's such a sweet little peach. Listen, I was gonna do Coffin fucking douche first, but I think we should do Betty first. Because she was really fucking wild and out. And I know Toasty just had a live and just showed most of it. Well, a lot of it, but there's a part we got to go. Do you guys know that she said Sebastian had hickey marks on his fucking neck? I'm not sure yet. Toasty, I'm going to have her send me an email and then I'm going to send her $1 to make sure she gets it first to confirm so that we can make sure. And yeah, Katie should sue her. She should have been sued her ass. But then again, she's not worried about lawsuits. She's worried about her son, unlike Sean, in my humblest opinion. But yeah, there was a lot of nasty shit she just said. It was fucked up, and we're going to go over it because it's foul as hell what she just said. Mystic Butterfly did a $2 super sticker. Merry Christmas. Thank you, love. Sheba did a $5 super sticker. Merry Christmas to Queen in the Hive. Thank you, baby. Glory did a $5. Says, open that vault. Puff, puff, pass. So yeah, if we do our 30 super chats, we are gonna crack the vault. I'm gonna crack the vault and play one of our old live streams from I'm not even sure how long ago. What do you guys think? Should we do from like a long time ago, or should we do just like the last 2 years or something? Because I mean, we got some good ones. We got some really good ones. I got some like the ones where Glare and Critical K were arguing back and forth. I still have those. We got some old school stuff. So I don't know. If we meet our goal, we may not meet our goal, and that's fine too. But if we do meet it, y'all are going to have to help me go through and figure out which one we're going to play. I'll go pick out like 5, and then you guys can pick out from those 5 which one y'all want to watch. Because I think it'll be fun, honestly. I mean, going back on one of those, you know what I mean? We forget. Sometimes we forget about the bullshit that goes on, So I think that'll be fun. I think it'll be quite interesting if I do say so myself. Duke, don't you even start your bullshit. They said, don't you start your bullshit. They want you to chill out right now, boy. And somebody sent a cash app for you. They sent you $10 and they said, Merry Christmas to the boy. Here's for some treats for the Duke boy. And I said, fuck, I guess I'll go buy him a chew bone. Yeah, I will. Even though I don't like you to have them because they're messy. But she already sent the money for you, so that's what you're going to get. And then we'll take a picture. We'll take a photo op with you, okay, boy? Just a photo op, all right? All right, let's see. Robin, not that Robin. $5. Thank you so much, Liv. Last breadstick, the $20 super sticker. Merry Christmas, QB in the Hive. Thank you so much, love. That's really sweet. Also, stop it. You're being rude. You're being rude, Duke. Stop it. Hold on a minute. Sorry about that. My little son was being a rude little fucker. Who's trolling? What you mean? We got mods in here. They'll take care of it. All right, I had to let Duke out. My little one popped in here too. Sorry about that, you guys. I will be stopping and pausing periodically, so you're going to hear me stop, and it's going to go. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be quiet, especially without anybody else up here. Sometimes that's how my channel goes. I have real life. I have children, even though people say I don't, or that I don't have custody of them, or I don't have them, or whatever the fuck they want to say, because they don't hear them in the background. Well, they don't hear them because I fucking mute. So when you don't hear talking or hear music or whatever, you know what I mean? When you hear me not on here, then you just know that I'm busy with one of my kids, okay? We'll just automatically put that on here. I'm not Brittany. I don't fall asleep during my live streams. Thank you for those timestamps too. That's what I was looking for, because I don't have time to go through the whole entire thing, but I do appreciate you sending the timestamps. Thank you so much. Also, someone just sent a very generous PayPal, and I really appreciate that. You know who you are. I sent you a thank you, or told you, said thank you in the Discord. But I also had a Cash App for Christmas. I want to say thank you so much for that as well. You guys are spoiling me. I really appreciate it. You're going to have a little bumble over here crying and shit. Can't be letting listen, I can't put my thug off to the side here and act like I got a heart, because I'm supposed to be a mean ass bitch. You know what I mean? So, no, I didn't do yours yet, baby, but you need to email me your Cash App, Amy, okay? And we'll take care of it, all right, baby? Anyhow, let's finish these super stickers before we get started on this. Throw glitter on it. Did a $5 super sticker. Just another Manic Monday. Fucking right. Sir Smoke a Lot, member for 22 months. Merry Christmas. Miss Katie K gets to 10 memberships. If y'all got one, make sure you tell her thank you. She said, I'm shaking the motherfucking bushes on this Christmas Eve. Or the day before Christmas Eve. Bob H's Place, member for 3 months. Happy almost Christmas. Pandora Spox, $2 super sticker. Merry Christmas. Thank you so much. Merry Christmas to you as well. Spitfire, let's see here. She's Merry Christmas, QB, and the dogs and family. Thank you so much. From the dogs and the family. I appreciate that. So do they. Southern Mimi, 21 months. Merry Christmas. I hope everyone has a wonderful holiday. Love the Hive. Merry Christmas to you and your babies. Queen love for the fur babies, too. Thank you, guys. Look at y'all showing love, you little fucking hornets. My little congregation of hornets. I love y'all. Lori Life 360. I vote for one of your first live streams. Oh Lord, one of those are Lord. One of them are old. You know what? We might pull one of those though. CRR with the $5 super sticker says bring the vault, and Camp Life gifted 5 memberships. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Y'all got one? Please make sure you tell them thank you. And hey, Bird Toast, I'm glad you're here. I was trying to hold off for you. You know, I don't like to go live over at the time. You know what I'm saying? I know you don't give a fuck, but I do. So I just want to make sure you know I was trying to hold off before I started my live stream. I was trying to wait for you to finish first. But I really appreciate you, all of you. Thank you so very much. You guys are always showing love, even if it's, you know what I'm saying, just being here, just showing support, just chatting in the chat, hitting the thumbs up button, shooting me emails, sending me timestamps. All of it helps. All of it. And I appreciate it more than y'all know. Miss Firefly did a $10 super sticker. Thank you so much. I appreciate that love. Merry Christmas to you, babes. Let's see here. Okay, so we got Coffin Doofy. We have her live pulled up, but we're going to go grab Betty's real quick, because I think that's more important to go over real fast, and we have the timestamp, so it shouldn't take us very long. But this douche of a douchebag over here fucking really had some nerve. Here, Hartley's got the clip. I love this. I love Hartley. She does the clips, and we don't have to go watch trash bitch and give her a view. I'd much rather give Hartley the view than to give her the view. That's for damn sure. So this says, Bullhorn Betty, why was he being forced from the house? Why are you still speaking on something when they told you, the judge told you this family no longer exists yet? So I guess I'm just curious how in the fuck or why in the fuck you are still speaking on this family and this child when the judge told you they no longer exist to you. They no longer exist in your world. What the fuck?
Because now we know that the mom and stepdad have been working tirelessly to, move him elsewhere because there were things going on in the house. And everybody, this is what I don't like, even the people, even the hate channels, they answer for people. They have a way to contact people and ask them the questions. But they would rather speculate and spin things and put words that it could possibly be instead of just asking the stupid question. But nobody has really asked, why was he being forced from the home? And the audacity.
Well, first of all, he was not being forced from the home. So, I mean, you're kind of a little off with that. D, it says device is not connected, baby, or I'd let you up. I'm not sure what's going on, but you need to, when you come into StreamYard, you need to hit allow. When it says for your camera and your mic, you have got to hit allow. If you don't hit allow on your mic and your cam, it's going to say devices need to be connected. So once you come up, when you get ready to come up, you pause YouTube. And then as soon as you pause YouTube, you click the StreamYard link. And when you click the StreamYard link, it gives you directions on how to come in. And so once you get up here, you hit allow mic and allow voice, and then you can push the camera button and the mic button, and it will close them off and turn them off. Okay. What's up, Granny? What you doing, girl?
Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry.
I'm going through this. Well, I was going to go through her fucking live stream. I mean, I probably still will, but did you hear what she said?
Yeah. And you know what really, they crack me the fuck up, right? Because on one hand, they're like, oh, these people are in private communications with the stinky foots and blah, blah, blah. And then on the other hand, she's like, why aren't they asking them questions? How do you know nobody asked the fucking question?
Well, yeah, and they're in private communications with Seth. So what's the difference? I mean,
so go ask him. Good point. Didn't even cross my mind. The hell? Just because everybody, like these people,
with him, go ask him. What the fuck? You know?
Right. You're like a family, right? You can't go ask your family what's up.
Well, right.
And then to top it off, like, who's to say people didn't ask? Like, not everything is meant for YouTube. Like, I'm at a point, man. Is this Hartley's video? Thank God she makes them terrible.
That's what I said. Thank fucking God Hartley makes them. She takes one for the team, and we don't have to go give her the fucking view or watch her bullshit.
She does.
I mean, honestly, that's the thing is, the views and stuff, because when she starts getting a lot of people watching or getting a lot of views, she fucking thinks she's doing something good. You know what I mean? Like, that feeds her ego.
Yep. Certain people do certain things or use certain names to get themselves views.
Yep. Sure. Fuck they do.
I wish everybody stopped hate watching. Everybody. Because, man, it would teach them quickly, wouldn't it?
Oh, yeah. It matters. When you ice somebody the fuck out and you stop talking about them, you stop giving them attention and shit, it fucking matters.
I know. I've been trying so hard, but I've been so weak lately. Like, sometimes I've been so good.
You got this dumb bitch right in your fucking face talking about your kids and every fucking thing else. So that's hard to turn away from.
Honestly, it is.
And I can't lie. It's hard for me to turn away from the shit, too, because fuck y'all. You shouldn't be talking about anybody's kids, let alone mine, so fuck y'all. That's how I feel about that.
I did something I never do, which is actually involve my daughter. Like, I try to protect them from everything.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's our job, is to protect our children. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is our, motherly instinct, is to come out and rip somebody's fucking head off when they fuck with our kids, period. That's just what it is.
And unfortunately, sometimes to protect your kids, they do need to know. Like, in this instance, my daughter needed to know. You know what I mean? Like, it's not normally something I involve her in, but she needed to know.
Well, yeah, and you want them to know. You don't want them to be caught off guard or have somebody show up at their fucking job, or, you know what I mean, calling their job and telling their job shit when, you know what I mean?
Man.
It's fucking ridiculous.
So I'm sure some people have seen, well, I'll wait. It's all right.
Yeah, go. As I said, we'll finish this clip and then we'll go with it, because I don't know. I've only heard what y'all, you know what I'm saying? Just a little bit. So I don't know. But we can get into that too. Yeah, that's Hold on 1 second. All right, we'll finish this clip real quick. Hold on, let me catch up on these real fast. I'm squirreling. Firefly did a $10 super sticker, love. Thank you. Keep it moving. Said Merry Christmas, Hive and Miss Queen Bee. Thank you, baby. I appreciate that. Toddy, is this Toddy Chip or Tatey Chip? Toddy, how do you say that? Toddy Chip, Tater Chip. What? How do you say that? Toddy.
Girl, you asking me? I wouldn't know.
Fuck, I don't know. Merry Christmas, Toddy. RQ. Let's see here. Gifted a membership. Thank you so much, love. Whoever got it, please tell her thank you. Bernie did a $5 super sticker. Happy holidays. Much love. Miss Gone Girl did a $10 super sticker. Far Q. Merry Christmas from Australia. Well, Merry Christmas from the USA, baby. Gone Girl did a $5 super sticker. She said, unlock that motherfucking vault, baby. Let's open this vault. Everyone hand over your 401ks. Bitch, did you see White Boy did a goddamn parody on Chili's?
Dude, some of his parodies are like, I don't know what the hell he comes up with this shit.
I'm like, oh my God, not another one. Bob H's place. It's my favorite bullshit callers tonight. Miss Amy, hello. Cedric did a $4.99 super sticker with a heart. Thank you, love. And we have Rachel Dixon. Duke, don't listen to your mom. We love you when you're on your bullshit. Hey, Rachel, now you listen. You're about to adopt a damn dog.
That's it.
I'm going to send him your way. God damn it.
Pack up the doggy bones. Pack up the doggy bones.
Right? He's heading your way. All right, here we go.
Of CP telling ET that didn't he say something like the dumb SOBs don't even know it's my truck or something like that about the investigators? Like, who would ever talk like that to anybody in a situation like this? And I have to believe ET. I don't know who he is. You know, he could be lying for all I know, but he seemed, I don't know, he seemed very concerned in just my opinion. Now, I can't say that he was one way or another. All I can say is he didn't seem like he was happy doing whatever he was doing, which means that he was probably pushed a little too far, or, you know, not told something when he wanted to know an answer to something, or felt like he was being left out. I don't know.
She was the truth.
You know?
Yes, girl. She's talking about truth.
She got it all wrong,
Get
too.
the fuck out of here.
I
know, right?
So wrong. It's almost comical because she sounds confident.
Where's Truth at? Truth, where you at?
Yeah. I mean, I'll be
debunky over here. Where you at, boy?
I'll be quite honest. I'm not, you know, obviously I don't want to speak for him, but I do think because of his personal situations, which he has shared publicly, and some of the speculation around this case, I think it hits him a little heavier than it should, and I think he knows that, and
absolutely,
you know,
yeah.
is
She
taking.
threw that up in his face too. She, you know, because she, you know what I mean.
Man, listen, I know people are mad at Truth, but I'll be honest, I feel it. I feel it from the same level as him, and I don't think his intentions were what it became.
Really mad. I think they were just kind of caught off guard, and when he, you know what I'm saying, I don't think they were ready for him, you know what I'm saying, for what all he was saying. Honestly, though, too, I think he confused a lot of people with the whole truck thing and the date and all that. But, you know, I would be kind of pissed, too, if I was Chris. Like, goddamn, these motherfuckers didn't even know it was my damn truck.
Well, yeah, and I mean, I told you, and I'll tell you again, when Chris told me that, the hairs on my skin stood up because the way it was phrased, he didn't give me a date, he didn't give me a time, and I know people are like, well, why wouldn't you ask? Well, because when somebody's like kind of going on a story like boistering like that,
right,
you don't really want to let them know that you just caught on to what they said. It's a little intimidating, if I'm being quite honest. Like, I felt like, oh my God, does he realize he said that to me? Like, what do I do? Like, it was scary. It's scary. I mean, I'm being honest.
I never really felt scared talking to him. Like, I've never, you know what I'm saying? Nothing they've ever really said to me. That's why I was so confused, because I was like, I don't really talk to him like that. So, like, not like every day. You know what I mean? Like, I guess in-depth conversations like that, I just don't. We don't talk like that.
Yeah, no, I don't speak to him like that either. But I was, why Miss Upper Thigh? If you want me to elaborate, because again, the way it was stated was like, it wasn't the way it was to Truth. Sorry, I'm making my kid get me a drink. It was more
rolling a bee.
They went through he said I said, you know, these people are saying about like a Wi-Fi blocker in the area or whatever, and I'm like, you know, but if that was the case, that camera wouldn't even have had any date on it, let alone a block, you know, whatever. And he said there was no Wi-Fi blocker, blah blah blah. He said, matter of fact, they looked at all the internet around us. They knew which ones were open internets, which weren't, and which ones were traveling. Thank you so much. And he said, you know, and even with that, they said, oh, there was 2 open networks, blah blah blah. And he said, oh yeah, this network's open. And I guess the cop was like, yes. And he's like, then go ahead and try it. And the cop's like, huh? And he's like, no, go ahead and try it. So I'm speaking how he spoke, okay?
Right.
So the cop goes to go try or whatever, and goes, oh, you need a code. And Chris goes, yeah, motherfucker, because it's mine. And he was aggravated because his child's, you know, I could see it from both people's, but when on a phone call with somebody who technically is a suspect, we don't know the answers, and they kind of tell you that their internet was there that night. Now, granted, obviously the police knew too, but it felt a little, you know, just a whole. I never had a conversation.
Well, yeah, because it's always going to be in the back of your mind that they're suspects. You know what I'm saying? That they're not clear. You know, just like was said, just like Clue said, he put chilies up her spine. You know what I mean?
Right. And the fact of the matter is the police knew about it, so it's not like they didn't. But I understand why when you start to feel like somebody may be a suspect and suddenly different things come back in mind and whatever. And I think it was just one of those moments. And, you know, it's all right. We have them. At the end of the day, you know, we don't know who's guilty. We don't know who's innocent. We don't proclaim to think one side is guilty over the other. And it's just, you know.
But it's just like happens though, too. You know what I mean? You can't help it. So.
Right. I mean, as far as I know, we dissect what Seth says and everything, but we're not. Did I tell you my attorneys finally filed?
Well, I mean, don't get me wrong. I've definitely been like, damn, I wonder what, you know what I'm saying? What were they doing? I've had my own questions and stuff, but they've been pretty cleared up. I mean, for the most part. But I will say the whole thing with him being 15 and Katie saying, you know, he's a 15-year-old boy. I'm not going to his room. I didn't think of anything bad like Betty's about to say.
Oh, does she say it?
Oh, yeah, she does.
I will say Chris saying it looked like a hickey on his neck was a very stupid thing to say.
Right.
That was stupid.
Oh, that's really the only requirement is people here for the right reasons, you know. But when you're attacking an innocent father, you know, there's no honor in that, you know. Seth has gone out of his way, in all fairness, to prove to the world that he's an innocent dad. He's taken a public polygraph test. He's done it from the Nancy Grace show. He had that publicized. He used an FBI-trained administrator. You know, he produced his work records. I mean,
but they've done all the same.
Right. And what court records does Seth produce?
Old ones, maybe?
No, he's never produced anything. Matter of fact, he was pissed because we did sleuthing, and we found where they had the protective order or whatever. And Seth said, oh, but of course nobody puts out, you know, my papers, but all the papers were included. And I remember even saying, like, then put them out. He's never put out any court documents. None.
See?
Yeah.
Anything you've asked of this man, and he's went through hell and back, quite frankly, just to keep his son's name alive. Everybody has. And the people that are truly here trying to bring answers and bring him home are being attacked relentlessly. And when you trace them back, it seems to always be coming from one side of the aisle.
Yeah, you guys.
Right, they barely speak.
Chris and Katie have stayed out of the bullshit. And they've done everything they can do as well.
Right, exactly.
All
these people, man.
The only thing they haven't done was come out here and talk on every platform, on every channel, on every, you know what I'm saying, news network, on everything they can do on these channels. That's the only thing they haven't done.
And what really goes back to, like, everything goes back to them. No, again, the only reason Clue came out with the emails is because they came out with this, oh, you know, Seth was making it like they never co-parents, or that's their excuse anyhow. Right. But other than that, when was the last time they came out with anything?
He made it like they were keeping secrets from him.
And that's not true. And he also made it like he didn't realize there was any hardships going on. But obviously, if they're all looking into behavioral school together, there was hardships going on.
Mm-hmm.
Phew, these people. Oh yeah. Oh, he did give out his work schedule thing or whatever, which also stated in there that he fills that himself.
Well, Chris gave the Fed the not the feds the
Ellie.
Yeah, investigators, whatever you want to say. He gave them his work records and shit.
Right. And the private investigators that were on the scenes early on, they all confirmed, hell, Betty and Shovels over there both went to Chris's work site and spoke to coworkers. So they all know that he was there.
Yeah, and she's like, well, he's been through hell putting his son's name out. I mean, do you think Katie hasn't? She gets attacked relentlessly day in and day out.
Hell, they just put that video over at the Out to Eat, slow down on the part, the slow down part where she's looking around, and they aired that for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
On, what was that, Court TV or whatever?
I mean, they put the inside of her fucking house on there for fuck's sakes.
Right. And then it's like, not only that, but, okay, has Seth really gone, I heard Jennifer Coffin, whatever her frickin' name is, giving Betty credit for ending up with restraining orders, bitch. Like, credit.
Yeah. Wild shit.
Ugh. Heard me about what,
just
Tallulah?
to keep his son's name alive.
Yeah, Chris and Katie have been through fucking hell just to keep their son's name alive. I mean, everything you're saying about him can be said about them.
Everybody has. Everybody has. And the
Including
people
me.
that are truly here.
Yeah, we've all been attacked. We've all been added into a fucking RICO that you made up and that you've been wanting to do for fucking 2 years now.
Based off your delusions because JLR broke your heart. Because I think that's who Nick was referring to in your messages too. When that they really believe that JLR's like guiding all of us, controlling all of us, setting us shit. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I think that's exactly what happened. I think that's exactly what happened. JLR broke her fucking heart, and this was her way of getting back. Taking everybody down.
And he wouldn't take Nick hand in hand for this case.
Trying to bring answers and bring him home are being attacked relentlessly. And when you trace them back, it seems to always be coming from one side of the aisle. And I find that awfully funny. And when you look back to the beginning of this case, it only seemed to be coming from one side of the flipping aisle. So I don't want to hear people saying we picked sides. We didn't pick sides. Somebody chose that there was going to be sides by constantly threatening people that were there just to help. You're either here to help or you're not. Those are the sides, in my opinion.
The fact that they're injunctions has everybody now saying, in my opinion, even chatters having to put in my opinion behind their comments. Is like, come on. Did you realize in your messages with Nick when you mentioned that JLR had you blocked, he responded back something like, I don't agree with everybody that's part of At Night Media. Did it seem like to you like JLR still worked for At Night Media?
The way he responded, it could be taken as that, in my opinion, there.
Yeah.
Because he said, well, I don't care who likes you or who doesn't.
Yeah, it was something weird like that. I don't get along.
JLR and Betty both hate me. I said, I was still, best friends with Heels, and Heels called them out every day. Every day. So I know his ass hates me. Especially when he allegedly helped Betty pay for the lawsuit to serve me with, and served Uni at the same time, and added Heels to my lawsuit when they knew damn the fuck well She was in Texas. There was nothing that they could do. She's not in my you know what I'm saying? We're not in the same jurisdiction.
Stupid.
Hold on. JLR is still listed under Not Bright Media. Oh, is he? Send me the screenshot of that, please.
Yeah, I was looking for Nick's message to you because he does say something that would imply that as well.
Too much. Too fucking much. And like I said, I had no fucking intention on doing a goddamn live about him. But what you're not going to do is sit here and act like I'm spreading misinformation, because the fucking messages that the fucking screenshot that I shared with you on your channel was not spun. There was nothing to spin about that. As soon as the messages came out, you could tell there was nothing to fucking spin about that. I was telling the fucking truth. And the reason it pissed me off so goddamn bad is because you're fucking wanting to goddamn add my fucking name to this bullshit to get a reaction out of somebody. So you're wanting to fuck with my real life and put my fucking name in this shit and these other girls' names in this shit to get reactions out of folks. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Mm-hmm.
No, fuck no.
And I love how after we like. Hey, Cheesy.
Hi. Go ahead, Granny.
Thank you. I was gonna say, I like how after like we pointed out that he self-snitched and just validated that message, he's now like, I still have so many messages from Danilo Cavalcante. Thank goodness my coworker, you know, like we're supposed to believe it wasn't him now.
I know you like JLR, but it wouldn't surprise me one bit if he was behind the scenes in some of this stuff. I don't know for a fact, but it wouldn't surprise me. I mean, even if like Quentin Simon, he was telling Betty what to do, how to get more viewers and how to take care of stuff and what to do. Because we caught her on the phone with him that one day when she was in the car. So,
well, they did put something about JLR in the filing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And he still works. He still has his badge. I don't know if he still works for him, but he's still on his badge says YC. So
yeah, in the filing they put something about them like all being like federal snitches together.
Yeah. So, but I don't know for a fact, so I'm not going to say that for a fact. But it wouldn't surprise me, is all I'm saying.
That At Night X account said they are adding more people to the RICO today. No, they're not. I mean, they may be. I'd be surprised, but I don't think this is going to go the way they think it is. I mean, first off, it's not a fucking RICO.
Well, I would think that message to Queen Bee about, I'm not really going to sue you. I just wanted to put you in there to, whatever he said, to scare you or whatever, get a reaction. That's what it was. I would imagine if that's shown to the judge that it wouldn't help his case at all. Knowing that this is screwing with people. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. And this whole idea of RICO or whatever, of course, my attorney had to watch some videos, and he said, next thing you know, like, all the recommended were about Sebastian Rogers. So to call that a RICO is ludicrous. It's YouTube algorithm.
Right.
So Nick took to At Night on Twitter under that account to try to back his own. Stupid. I don't. It's like enough with the games, man. These people's real lives. It's enough already.
And just for the record, I'm not mad at Truth. I thought it was just irresponsible to put it out on YouTube was all I was saying. But I'm not mad at him.
Well, you expressed yourself and talked to him. You expressed yourself and told him how you felt.
Yeah. No, I was angry when it was happening, but yeah, I'm not mad at him. No.
He understood. He gets it.
I think he did.
I was gonna say, I think he understood, and he knew that people were not going to be, you know what I'm saying, happy as hell over that. You know what I mean? I feel like they already knew. You know, like he knew that people were going to be upset. You know what I mean?
Oh,
He
yeah.
said that at the beginning of his life. I'm going to make some people really upset. This is going to make people really upset.
He's a big boy. He knows how to handle it. But I have a big mouth like he does, so sometimes when I'm up here and getting passionate, sometimes I sound like I'm yelling at people. So I just didn't want it to be like that, you know.
I mean, even if he did yell at him, what he did was, you know, he regrets it too. He said it was stupid. Look how much it has all these people talking now.
Yeah, it just gave Betty and them fuel, you know.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's all it did was give them fuel to run their fucking mouth some more and make up some more bullshit fucking lies.
Right.
I mean, we're debunking their bullshit as they come out with it, just like the satellites with the bullshit with that. There was no fucking satellites. They called him out. We called that out. Then all of a sudden, Green Hoodie guy called that out. The minute it was called out and told, you know, found out to be a fucking lie, boom, it was changed to a girl with the hoodie on. The minute they got called out about the bullshit, it changes every fucking time.
And every time they come out and say they have new breaking news to try to like cover up the expose of what's happening. Every time.
Just like with those messages. So I put one fucking screenshot out about him talking about my fucking real life over, you know, doing this to get a reaction. He got pissed off, threw a baby ass temper tantrum, put the whole fucking DMs out, made himself look ignorant as fuck. We clowned the shit out of him, laughed. He got fucking pissed off. Now, guess what? He's not, though. He don't even answer his messages. Those ain't even him. Get the fuck out of here. So when you posted, not only that, you posted from your fucking active Twitter account that you're active as fuck on. And you posted SF's messages in your inbox at the same time. So you gonna tell me though that wasn't you and SF? So SF wasn't talking to you? Then you go on and say, "Oh well, we're so backed up. We're still got Calvin content." Are you serious, bro? Then why is anybody messaging you shit anyways? Especially if you're fucking 6 months behind.
I'm sorry.
Keep digging that fucking hole though.
The whole way he tried to play that off because we said, "Aha, you self snitch." He got so triggered. He self snitch, and he's trying to clean it up.
Goes to At Night Media and says, "It's a legal matter. We are putting Queen Bee in it because we're mad right now, and it is a legal matter. So we're not going to speak on it no more." Well, fuck. You shouldn't have fucking thrown a baby ass temper tantrum and tried to fucking act like I was doing something wrong by messaging you that shit. What the fuck? The very last thing I said to him was, "So you said I wasn't added to that fucking RICO. Why does Lesniak put my fucking name in it? Why is he filing paperwork? So you want to ignore my fucking questions after the fuck you put that in there and then want to get mad when I say something about it? Now fuck you, bro. Fuck you."
Plus, not for nothing.
I got kids to fucking worry about. You're a bitch. That's a bitch ass move. A straight up bitch ass move. And I'm sick of y'all's fucking riddles and your goddamn games. Just like I said in that fucking post, I cannot get down with that bullshit. I don't mind unity. I don't mind working alongside people that can fucking pull their head out of their ass and not fucking make up riddles and bullshit and play fucking games in a missing child's case or use it for injunctions and fuck shit. I've never seen a case this fucking muddied up and bullshit. They have turned this straight into a fucking shit show circus.
Oh my God, this is even worse than Summerwell's. And Chris wants us all to unify and help find Sebastian.
Well, you saw that, Cheesy. Nick ran right back over to X about that too through At Night and said we'll never, like, basically Steph's not working with Chris or Katie, no way. In short, you know, that's not verbatim, but that's pretty much what they said.
Yeah. Stupid.
Well, I mean, why would they? They've been defamed every fucking day for the last 8 months. They've been talked shit about. They've been called fucking murderers. They've been accused of doing all kinds of nasty things. Fuck. I wouldn't want no parts of these motherfuckers.
It just shows who the adult is in this situation. For Chris to even say, like, yeah, you know, and then them to be like, no, because he's our team. And he's right, though. Unfortunately, he's right because Seth signed a contract with them. So whatever they say goes.
Yeah, I mean, if that's the case, he's pretty well fucked.
Right. I'm kind of scared of what's in that contract because you know damn well Seth ain't got $500,000 to put down to pay them. So what did he do in lieu of payment?
No, they don't get paid for their services.
Right.
So crazy.
Yep, just like he doesn't have a fucking team. Cheesy Weezy says helping to get confetti for stitching. Lost mother of one did a $5 super sticker. Merry Christmas Hive. Lost mother of one. One more month till the golden bee. Sweet. Sherry's got a $10 super sticker. Merry Christmas, Queen. I love ya. I appreciate y'all being here. Did you want to, before I get into this Betty video with these timestamps, did you want to go over that stuff with voices on our community tab and shit? Or because I'm sure she'll wait to click the link. I noticed I was going to say, I know you guys should probably talk about it privately, but I know that you said you had commented a few times and it was deleted. But I will say, sometimes YouTube does hold back comments. So I don't know.
Well, we can hold back then and see if she wants to speak with me in private. We can do that. I don't care to make a public, spectacle of this, but it's no secret that me and
will hold them back. So voices, if you're listening and you would rather talk about this privately with her, pipe up and say something. Otherwise, she's going to, talk about it on here. So,
yeah, because there was only one comment when I commented, and then just Samantha's was approved, but me and my moderators weren't. So, but it's no secret that me and Voices used to, used to go pretty heavily. I mean,
right.
There was a summer where I logged off because of everything going on, and that's where that time frame is from.
That's when you came up here, right? That's when you came up here and shit had hit the fan, and then I think you had left for a little bit, right? Is that about the timing?
I guess it would have been.
Yeah, because we had talked. You came up here and we had talked for a little while, and then you were gone. I don't know, fuck, you were just gone. So
yeah, I logged off for the summer to try to get my head straight because stuff was getting to be too much. But unfortunately, Voices was one of the people that were doing it. Every day, every time I went live, they were re-streaming me. There were streams all day about me, and foul things were being said. Around that time period, she was friends with that Sabrina Speakeasy, if anybody recalls.
Oh, that fucking whack-ass bitch.
This is how old this stuff is, yeah. So,
oh my God.
She had got
stories on her for days.
So she got angry at Voices and she started sending me stuff, including Voices' new, place where she's living. Because Voices had a lot to say about where, I'm not going to hash it all, but, yeah, I did share that with a friend in private. Like, how the fuck is she going to talk about where people live? I was talking to her, I'm not going to lie, but it was done in private to one friend. It wasn't group chat fodder. Just like making up accusations with me. My kids was never public fodder either, but you know what I mean? So I don't want to really rehash everything. Voices has made great progress. I just complimented her the other day, but don't be bringing up shit that happened a year ago, trying to make it seem present for some quick pity points when you know damn well that it was a mutual back and forth that was happening at that time. And if she would speak with me, we could speak it out. But it's old. The situation's old.
Who put it out?
Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't even go read her fucking whole community tab. I can pull it up if you want. You want me to pull it up or no?
I mean, I don't care. I don't want to do anything without her here and make her feel like we're doing shit without her included, type of thing. You know what I mean?
Bruin Hell says, "Merry Christmas, everybody! Thank you so much, Bruin Hell. I appreciate that, love."
You know how I was saying, my friend, the person that was with me for over 3 years signed an affidavit. Well, she got mad that I showed the message proving that she told me that they're stalking my kid and everything. So she made this whole excuse me, she made this whole diarrhea dump trying to get everybody started back up at me by saying things that we've said in private and shit. Which,
somebody pulled a Jones in, huh?
They're pulling a Jones in, a whole nother potato on my hands. And listen, there's no secret. We vent in private, and these people were doing.
Oh yeah, we definitely been private. It's way different. Yeah, for sure. It's way different than coming out here and talking. Yeah.
Plus, most of the things that she's bringing up too, they were still all from a year plus, because ever since I took that break.
Voices, are you in here or where are you at?
I'm saying the stuff that the ex-friend put out, mostly everything she's referring to was it was from before I took that break. Because once I took that break and came back, I'm not in Discord anymore. I barely communicate. I believe that's one of her issues with me right now. She feels a little left out, that I wasn't communicating as much. And, you know, you learn not to trust people, and here she is pulling up shit from like when I did trust people to try to get people to get going at me again, and it's just
Well, I
fucking
mean, not
wild.
only that, but Voices has got a really fucking shaky ass past with the shit she's done and said too. So it's not going to be good for you guys to be bringing up old ass bullshit.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, because it ain't going to do shit but hurt you both.
Right. I thought we did too,
Years
Stitchin.
old.
That's what I mean. Like in whatever. That's why I try comments where like, Ange, listen, this is older. This, you know, she's bringing up shit from years ago. But
well, that's all I could think was maybe somebody sent it to her and she didn't realize it was old. Maybe she thought this was something from the, you know, like that was recent.
The way she phrased it, she may have, because she said, "Oh, I thought we'd been cool or whatever." But the truth is, you don't delete my comments then, or not approve them, because again, just Samantha's comment wasn't there when I commented. So some are getting approved, some aren't.
Some's getting approved, yeah. Well, see, mine, I didn't know this at first, but there's a place on your YouTube studio where you can go to the back, and it says comments that are held back. Fuck, there were so many back there, I didn't even realize, and somebody really thought, like, they thought I was not letting them comment on my post or whatever. It wasn't the fact I wasn't letting them comment. Fuck, I didn't know they held comments like that. So,
yeah.
I mean, they weren't bad. There was no cuss words. There was no links. There was nothing in there for them to hold it back. So I don't know what the fuck that was for, but there's a bunch of them back there.
Yeah, and if you don't think to look in that specific place, you don't see them.
Yeah.
It's not like they're just right out there for you to look, you know?
I agree. I'm not trying to have any new problems with Voices. You know, I respect when she said she was changing her name to Ange. I started calling her Ange. I'm not in the place I was back then when I said that or shared that. Just like she's not in the place she was when she was doing that to me to get that reaction. So I just hope we can move forward and she can understand. I am sorry that I sent that to her. I shouldn't have done it, but to be honest, like this was, I don't know. I was venting and, you know, I don't know. I don't know. It is what it is, to be honest. I'm tired of answering for shit from years ago, quite frankly. You know what I mean? Like we all have our friends that we trust. We all vent. There's people, you know, you're encouraged to vent to people in private so you don't do stupid shit on the internet that can be used against you. And it sucks when somebody goes and uses those moments against you anyway, especially when they know what led to that reaction. Like, it's just, or whatever. I will just be the fucking bad guy as always.
And it really sucks because there's a lot of good people on here that could be really good friends with you or me or Queen, but it's really hard to trust anybody because so many people that you think are good people go back and, yeah. It's really sad.
Yeah, and it's not like I shared everything. I mean, there was a lot of things that were said to me that I didn't even believe coming from Sabrina, but that one thing I did because she kept trying to shame me, saying like, you know, at this time they were trying to confirm where I live and they're saying I live in a basement and an attic, and I was being petty is what I was doing, and I talked shit to a friend. I'm sorry for hurt her feelings. I can see how it would, but at that time I didn't.
Yeah, but you know what? When you're talking to your friend, it's not meant to go to that other person. It's not meant to go to them. I mean, I'm sorry that it hurt her feelings. I mean, I'm sorry for that happened, but there's been shit that she said to people in confidence about other folks too that she didn't want them to see.
Right, that's what I mean. And like, I wasn't really worried about her feelings at that time either, to be honest, because of the back and forth we were in. So,
right,
it just, you know, I'm sorry,
really matter.
But kind of is what it is.
So the post that she's got up is some old shit.
Yeah, it's new to her. It's new to her.
So she's never seen this before.
No. I don't know what this whole top part is about Katie Joy's.
Granny's watching for the last year. I've left you alone on, and this is how you repay me. My home is in your chat fodder. I think you owe me an explanation.
Oh, she stopped deleting my comments. I could explain, but it says I didn't need to know what the outside of Ange's trailer looked like or whatever. But that, I mean,
who's this talking? Man, I've always been a real lifer.
Just another troll. The one who signed the affidavit on me.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
What a snaky little fuck.
I mean, it is some hurtful shit because, like,
I thought you guys were friends. Yeah, what the fuck?
Like offline, like we were cool. Like I'm shocked any of this is happening, especially at this,
Oh
like,
yeah. Well, that's
but-
kind of how I felt with Jones.
right.
Sludge. I was like, man, I never thought you'd be a fucking snake ass bitch like this. And that's where that I'm a snake bitch and I'll do it again. That's what that was her response.
And I actually think this top part of it, she's referring to Racken, but ironically, she's the one that, like, everybody warned me, watch out for that, but whatever. But she was the one that told me you should go to Racken. She's really good with this litigation stuff. Just be careful. But Racken claims the same things about Jet. So who knows what is even true as far as that all goes. But yeah, I have always and forever been a real lifer. I don't give a fuck. Okay. Okay.
And so just another troll wrote that?
Yeah. But she says about, I didn't need to know what Ange's trailer looked like. If Ange wants to talk, we can talk. I can show her how long ago that was, where it came from, and the context of it. I have no problem doing that.
Well, yeah, you said you had sent some comments and they were deleted, and I just didn't know if it was YouTube doing it or if it was her. I mean, you would think she wouldn't do it. She'd want to know, want the explanation. You know what I mean? But if she's deleting your troll, your moderators too, then if they're getting deleted too, then that's an issue. And you know what I'm saying? She knows how YouTube works because she does those little fucking things.
Unless she has all comments to be approved and they're not being approved, like you said. I don't know.
Yeah, because that does happen too. You know what I mean? It does the approval deal. Sometimes you have to go in and like approve them. Like I said, I didn't know about this until people were like, "Why are you hiding my comments?"
Yeah.
I'm like, "Bitch, I wasn't." Because I leave comments on there. I'll even heart comments that are shitty towards me. I don't give a fuck. So anyways, this is just another troll talking to somebody else, right?
A community post trying to start shit.
So she says, I've always and forever been a real life. I don't give a fuck. I come from communities whose currency is real life. You've welcomed said people with open arms, the same people that put out Katie Joy's essay report. Who the fuck? Who did that?
I'm saying. I don't even know. Like, I don't know.
Where the fuck did that even come from?
She has never told me this history. She has never told me these things. Like, who passed my daughter's obituary, self-proclaimed abusers. If she had ever told me that somebody did that, she was my homie. Like, I would never fuck with anybody who did that shit to her. On God. Like, I wouldn't. She never told me these things. I don't even know where it's all coming from.
See, that's strange too. Here, let's see here. Who passed my daughter's obituary to self-proclaimed abusers? Have fun with her. Who passed my daughter's obituary? So who the fuck? They're passing her daughter's obituary around? These people
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, she didn't tell me this. I would never fuck with somebody who would do that to her. And then, of course, Racken came to me and said, oh, no. She did all this to me. So I don't fucking know what's true. But here you have, they're both, they come from a community, they come from a community where real life is currency. So that obviously they're fucking proud of shit like that. I'm not. I would have never been cool with that.
Sorry, the dogs were back here, like not fighting, but playing, like playing roughhousing or whatever, and they were being loud, and I didn't want it to, you know what I'm saying, be in everybody's ears, so I muted real fast while I was finishing rolling my blunt just for Laura CPS because she fucking hates it so much. She just absolutely hates it when I say I'm rolling the blunt.
Why?
It makes her skin crawl.
And later,
mine, does it?
Later clicking for lemonade.
CPS on somebody's fucking 8-year-old child make your skin crawl because it sure as fuck makes mine skin crawl, bitch.
Yeah, Tiger Lady. She's been with me for like 3 years though. Like, you know what I mean?
Just a troll has been?
Yeah, and she says some wild shit in private too. Like, I never
Well, fucking right. I mean, a lot of people do because when you're talking to somebody, you're talking to them as your friend. You're not talking to them as your enemy that's going to snake you and put your messages out in 2 months or 2 years.
Right.
You know? Otherwise, you'd be very fucking guarded, which now you have to be because, I mean, it only takes one stop, girls. You guys are being too fucking loud.
After the other ex-mod did it, I did become guarded, and so I was shorter in responses, and I distanced myself. I was no longer in Discord, and I'm not as open with people as I used to be, and I think that insulted her a little bit. And I feel horrible that she, obviously had this type of build up. I don't know, like, I don't even know what the fuck it is, to be honest. I don't know.
Just some old shit that, they thought they was going to bring out and make relevant now, I guess. I don't fucking know, really. I mean, it seems like it's really petty, but that is bullshit to be passing around anybody's obituary of their daughter. That's fucked up. I don't know anything about this woman or her child, but that's foul as fuck to do that to somebody.
It is horrible.
I mean, it's already hard enough when you lose a fucking child to have their obituary passed around in a fucking community full of fucking real life assholes. I'd be fucking pissed. So
I never even heard about it.
She doesn't need to be mad at you about it. You're not the one that did it. If they do it with you, they'll do it to you as well. Lesson learned. However, I never would have cared to know what the outside of Black Sheep Designs Ange trailer looked like, or who Angela's Clips and Giggles husband and daughter was.
Now, can we pause right there for a second? That's a lie, because Angela kept going at Jet and she kept going at me, and she literally asked for that information. Little to my knowledge did I know that she would put on a community post, but I'm not even going to lie. I didn't give a fuck. After everything that woman did to me, and the doxing of my daughter, and the doxing of where, she thought I lived, and everything, and all my personal messages and comment line that I sent her a photo of my butthole with hemorrhoids and da-di-da-di-da, I didn't care that she doxed her. See, these messages were approved after we've written ours.
Yes. That's the one who said the shit about but remember when Georgia came in here and said it, I read it and you were like, bitch, what the fuck are you in here talking about that for? I'm like, hold on. Somebody came in and left a comment. I read the comment.
Yeah.
You jumped my ass, bitch.
Because I was so mad everybody kept saying that shit.
Fuck. I was like, oh my God. Well, all I did was read the goddamn comment. I didn't know nothing about what was going on. What the hell?
My booty hole's beautiful and healthy. Leave it alone. But yeah, so that and again, a lot of that shit is like a year plus old, but especially the whole showing in, sending her a photo of Ange's trailer and kind of being like, who the fuck is she to judge where people live? It was fucked up with me. It was done in private. Again, I'm sorry, Ange, but it is old. It's very, very old. When I made even Ange being like, I thought we were cool. Yeah, so did I. I didn't know she was going to pull out shit from years ago. When we made amends, we made amends.
Emailed Jen and been like, hey, what the fuck is this, dude? What's going on? What the fuck is this? How old is this shit? Right. She knows that you've had trouble with this girl. You guys were best friends and you guys had a blowout like me and fucking Sludge did. So, I mean, come on. She knows that. Husband and daughter or information on Learn to Swim and whoever this is. Children's are incarcerated. I participated in shameful behavior. I talked a lot of shit, but it was never off the back of a missing child. It cuts off there, so there's nothing left to say. But the only two comments I see right here is these. One says, what the fuck?
One so that was approved 6 minutes ago.
So far, even when people, I think, didn't like it and tried to start shit, I hope you can work it out privately like friends. There's 9 likes on that.
And then this 6 minutes ago was just approved, so there's no way my comments and those of my moderators aren't being approved.
And then, this one says Don motherfucking something, and I am still sitting here with my jaw on the ground. Well, pick that motherfucker up, because shit, this is old as hell. This ain't nothing new.
Yeah, she just complimented me 2 days ago. Yeah, this shit's for like a year and 6 months old.
Right, so I don't know. I'm not really understanding who got her all fucking hyped up with this.
Yeah. I wish she didn't really fall for the bait. She knows how these people operate, but maybe she needs the bait. Maybe she wants the bait. I ain't going to give it.
Well, yeah.
Thank you, no one.
And I mean, maybe she just doesn't know. Hopefully she'll catch the live stream in the morning if she's already in bed,
Yeah.
And you guys weren't friends when you said all this about her?
No, she was fucking going at my
No,
friend.
they like really
Yeah.
they were going hard. Like me and Jones and Art, like when we went hard at each other. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it was like me and Savage, like they were going fucking hard with each other.
Okay. Yeah. Well.
And it seems to be, someone's fucking with both of y'all. Someone's trying to stir some shit between you and her both. And I'm guessing probably because y'all come up here, you sit up here together, we talk shit together, we have fun over here.
She tagged everybody who spent that whole summer going at me. She's trying to get them all going again, and which really sucks because she knows what that did to me. Like as one of my closest friends, that's why she. I mean, whatever. She knew but she tagged all of them, trying to get them all, riled up at me, going at me again, and it just even the fact, like if I would have known somebody did that with her daughter's obituary, I would have she was my friend, like. I would have never I wouldn't even fucking welcome somebody in my chat that did some shit like that, especially to her. She could have told me that. But I literally have her telling me, go to rack and she's really good with all this shit. Just be careful.
Is that the I'm fucking raking or whatever rack, whatever that is?
Yeah. And then I'm fucking rack and sent me a message saying, Jet, basically she reversed and said Jet did all of that to her. So I don't even know. I don't know what the truth is.
I don't know. I've heard a lot of good stuff and I've heard a lot of bad stuff. So I'm just kind of like, what the fuck? I don't have time for it. I just don't.
I'll just never understand how somebody can pretend to like be your friend, like care about you, your children, and then like literally
right before seconds and snake the fuck out of you, bite you in the back of your kidneys, and you ain't even ready, bitch. I know.
Like signed an affidavit. Like you signed a fucking and this lady lives in my area. Like you signed an affidavit. Now you're like on the eve of Christmas Eve, you're like trying to get all these people going. Like what the fuck is wrong with you?
Well,
trying to get them going over a fucking post for whatever private message from 2 years ago or a year ago or whatever. That's fucking insane to me.
Yeah, thank God I stayed guarded since like I'm not saying I didn't talk shit because obviously we still talk shit, but like as far as like the things that she mentioned there, they're all older things.
Wow.
She knows that.
Wow. Well, like I said, hopefully you guys will be able to get to the bottom of it and she'll reach out privately. You know what I'm saying? Email you. You guys can do a private StreamYard or something, or I'll come in and we can do it. You guys can do it over here if you want to do it yourselves, whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whatever works. I just, you know what I'm saying? If there's a way for y'all to talk about it, I would rather you do that than to
me
go
too.
at each other over some old ass shit.
I do. And I just said the other day, like, Ange, like, for what it's worth, I'm proud of you. Like, and I meant that. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, because she's done well, especially being over here. She's done very, very well for the most part. But we also know there's a pattern where she will go the fuck off. So,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That happens. I mean, and that's just a pattern. That's just what it is. She's done really well being over here. The last time we had a real big blowout was when she went to Dolly's and was showing private messages to Dolly on Dolly's panel and stuff like that. We haven't really had a blowout since then, since all that shit happened with that. But I mean, you don't forget it either. So what's up, Phoenix? How you doing, baby?
Did you get my email?
No, baby, I haven't checked it yet, but I will check it here in a little bit.
Okay.
All right, Peanut. What do you want me to check it now? Do you need me to go look at it now? Is there something going on or
no?
Okay, baby.
Hi, Cheesy.
Miss Cheesy.
Hi, Amy. How you doing?
Why are you? Are you recovered yet?
Am I what?
Recover.
Oh yeah, I'm recovering good. I'm almost healed. Thank you for asking, though. I appreciate it.
Hi. Is that Granny?
It is. Hi.
Hi.
Merry Christmas Eve.
I did get your email, baby. I did get your email, and I emailed you back.
Okay.
So I don't know if I thought you were talking about a new one. So you said, did you get Cash App sent? And I said, no, send me your link. I can't send you anything or check it until you send me the link, baby.
Oh, okay.
So you got to share me your name or your link so I can, then I'll send $1 to your Cash App and then you tell me if you got it so I can confirm that that's the right one, okay?
I sent you $5.
You sent my Cash App $5?
Yeah.
Chick, I told you, hold on now. Come here, look at my Cash App, find you here right now. Oh, yep, I see it. I just look, I didn't even I got you, then I sent you back a present. So I got your
you
name.
don't have to.
No, it's a little present to show you that I got it, just so you know. So I know that that's your account, and I can put it in my favorites, and then we know it's you. We know it's you.
Okay.
So I gave you back, like I sent you a little present just to confirm that I got it. Okay.
Okay. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Peanut. I love you.
Are you gonna go live on Christmas Day?
Probably Christmas, like in the afternoon, yeah. But morning time, I have to get up and do presents and stuff with my littles, and then I usually like help them put all their stuff together or their whatever, get their stuff situated, and then I can come on here.
Can you tell us like you got them, like what kind of toys and stuff, or is that private?
Say that again, baby. I didn't hear you.
Can you tell us what kind of toys you got them?
Yeah, I got all their presents and stuff. I'm gonna wrap when I get done doing all these.
Do you get them dolls, cars, or
Oh no, they're a little bit older. No, they're a little bit older. They're out of the dolls and stuff. They're into like makeup and hair stuff and girly things like that.
Oh, cool.
Yes.
Okay.
They're a little bit older now,
Yeah.
They're in that teenage era here.
Daisy?
Yep.
Can you be my mod, please, ma'am?
Yeah.
Will you be one of her mods, Cheesy, please?
Yes, I will.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, Merry Christmas.
You too.
Well, there went our drive-by, and she gone. I just love her. Fuck, she I'm glad she did ask you though, because I told her to make sure she, to check with some of the girls to make sure that they can be a mod and that they're able to do that, So that's why she was asking, "Are you healed? Are you feeling better?" She wanted to make sure you're feeling okay before she asked. She's such a sweetheart, man. I just love her. She said she sent me $5. I was telling her to wait so I could send her $1 and confirm it, but she already did, so we got it. We got it, babes. All right, so let's pull up and get her bullshit going here.
I don't normally care to be a mod, but for her, I will.
Right. Well, and she doesn't go live for hours on end either. She's usually live for like, she did a live this earlier today, which was like 2 minutes. She came on, she talked to us for a minute, cussed Betty out real fast, and then she's like, boom, gone. I was like, well, fuck, she did a drive-by live on us. It was like 8 minutes maybe at the most.
I know one time I saw her live and I was finishing up something. I went to go see her live and she was already gone. I was like, that was like 2 minutes.
Yep. So she doesn't do like super long ones. She just does a quick drive by and says what she's got to say, and then boom, she gone. She gone. I don't know. I'm sorry you got to deal with that bullshit, especially from fucking 2 years ago. That would irritate me, just like the shit with Brittany's fucking situation. Oh, speaking of, before we get started on this shit with Bedster, there was a channel actually that popped up, and I didn't even know who. Still don't know who it is, but I'm going to plug their channel real fast because they did a pretty damn good job on their video here. Let me go grab it. I've never heard of this channel. Didn't even know who they was. Had no idea who they were, or, you know what I mean, that they had done anything, any videos or anything, you know what I mean? So I thought it was pretty damn cool.
Yeah, watch out for
Fake Advocates Incorporated.
Oh yeah, they're funny. They came off of my shit the other day too. But there's also a chatter going around, 50 Shades of Faye. I've never seen them in my chat ever, and today they were like very active, which is always appreciated, But they left a really gross comment, like, basically you can end up on a missing poster too or something towards Brittany. So keep your eyes on that. Yeah, it was pretty bad, man. Like, I didn't see that shit when it happened. I would never, ever, like, I would have stopped and addressed that. I would never condone that. So just be careful because they've never chatted before. You can click chatters' names and it tells you the history of your channel.
Right.
Chatting on your chat. They've never chatted on my stuff before. So Watch out for that account.
Well, that's convenient because as soon as they did, she clipped a fucking screenshot and put it up talking about she was getting death threats and some other dumbass shit. So
Yeah, I
that's
saw
really
that.
fucking convenient that, you know, that just happened to pop up.
Yeah, I can even prove that that person's never been a chatter on my channel before. So
see, that's fucking wild to me that they just happen to pop up and there they, you know what I mean?
Do you mind if I show it really quick?
Yeah, go ahead, baby. There's another one too. Hold on, there's another one called Just Saying. Just Saying. That's another channel. They don't have very many, but I'll tell you what, they have some good fucking videos on here too.
Yeah, both of them came up recommended too for me. Oh, where'd this go?
Yeah, it says, what is so funny about this situation? And then this one says, it's only wrong when someone else does it. See, I don't know who this channel is, but let me see. There's this one right here that I have from this video from earlier. Then this other one shows up, but it's called Just Saying, and it's got the big fucking blowout between me and Brittany J over the bullshit. It gives a fucking rundown of it, like a quicker, less than 4 hour live, you know?
I love those type
Just
of videos.
Saying. Yeah, because I tell you what, it's here, I'm gonna pop the link in the chat because that's the link to the video. It's in the chat right there. Make sure you guys sub up and go check them out. They do some really good videos. That one right there is the whole rundown of the police being called, the whole Brittany J situation with their kid, and you know what I mean, the videos, the upload and all that shit, where she says I brought it up first, but really she brought it up first.
Mm-hmm.
It's got all of it on there, so make sure you guys go sub up to it. But go ahead, baby. Which one is this one? Is this another clip channel here?
No, this is my video. So when you'll see that Faye account over here, 50 Shades of Faye. If I click this and I go to channel activity, you can see they've never commented in my shit until today.
And see, I think that's convenient that they just happened to comment today, say that comment. It happened to be screenshotted right as that comment was made and then posted on the community tab. Tell me that alt wasn't intentional.
Because look, if I can click Vanessa, I go to channel activity. Look how many videos they come up under. Look at all their participation. But if I click hers, there's none but today. It was a setup.
Fuck right it was.
More clever than that.
Come on now. Right. That's Salem. That was done on purpose. Stop it. You act like we ain't been here long enough to know better. Stop it.
Thank you for letting me show that.
Yeah, that shit. Come on now.
Yeah, but the problem is people that don't know any better believe her, you know?
Yeah. They definitely do. Because if you go read the comments, they're like, when is enough enough? This is terrible. I can't believe that they're doing this to you.
I know. She's the poor victim. She, I go live with the anti-slap. She goes live about me, makes accusations on my kids and that. Okay. I know.
That's what they said. Okay. So basically that channel where I was just saying, says Just Saying. Matter of fact, I'll go pull that bitch up. Because it says right now, why are you laughing if the shit's so upsetting to you and you're so, if it's so upsetting and things that, are so bad, why are you sitting here laughing and more worried about Rowena than you are your fucking kids or that call from the police?
Boom. Legit.
And that's exactly what they say on here. That's Just Saying, whatever the fuck it is. Just Saying. They also do one about the cat too. The fucking cats where she kicked the damn cat. In my opinion, she kicked the fuck out of that cat.
Yeah, I think I played that one as their video.
Yeah, this is their one from Just Saying, and it definitely puts it down too. It's says, what is so funny about this situation? And of course it's like 12 minutes, so I'm not gonna play the whole thing, but they definitely lay it out for those who don't have time.
Police department requesting a statement. During last night's live stream, Queen Bee received a phone call from the police department requesting a statement from her about a situation from 2 years ago that someone just now reported. Queen spends about 45 minutes on the phone with them and returns to the stream. She gives few details when she returns, and a short discussion follows. Queen Bee did not contact the police. They contacted her. She states that she wants no part in this, and I agree with her that this is going real life and nobody should be dealing with this at this point. This is all related to a video from BJ 2 years ago. So even though Queen Bee had nothing to do with the police getting called, BJ has seized the opportunity to continue her perpetual victim status. However, she seemed to be more upset by a comment from Rowena than the police being involved.
We will listen to the live stream from Queen Bee where she received the call, and then we will hear Brittany's response. Although the first stream Brittany did where she cried and played full victim on a small portion of the truth was deleted, of course. The second stream she seemed just fine.
Spent the last hour on the phone with the police.
What?
Yeah, they just.
What? You can't roll in here like that. What?
No, seriously, they called and they called, and I'm not the only one to be calling. I know that for sure.
What happened? Is everything okay?
That problem starts at home.
Anyways, it goes on about the bullshit with all of it. You know what I mean? With everything that had happened, and it gives, you know what I'm saying, details where she's like, Queen Bee brought my kids up. She's the one that brought my kids into this. When it shows on the fucking live stream the date that she brought them up trying to white knight for Savage on November 1st. When I reviewed her on November 4th, I responded to her, and that's when she's like, yeah, you brought it up. Nah, bitch, you brought it the fuck up, and I had to explain what the fuck you were talking about.
Well, here's my question. If you even brought up that video, let's say you did, right? You brought it up. So what? She brought up my son's gaming channel. What's that have to do with anything?
Well, she was white knighting for Savage, talking about, well, it was wrong. She doxed your kids. It was wrong. No, bitch, I didn't. And then she's like, well, that's just like the situation where someone had to weaponize my children against me. No, first of all, your kids were never fucking weaponized against you at all. First of all, bitch. Second of all, I fucking helped you with that video.
So did I. I backed her at the time too. But I mean, let's keep it 100. It should have been weaponized against her. Like, she should have been held accountable for that shit. Anybody else would have been held to the fire.
When the police said something, I said, yeah, you need to start at home. I think you need to start at home. The video was uploaded by her children on her fucking channel the way they were. You need to start at home. The investigation starts with the motherfuckers at home where it happened. Not everybody else.
Well, here we go again, right? You have to receive a phone call from a police officer because you're accused of having child porn. Okay? So by
Joneson, who was not involved in the situation, but was sitting there with us the entire time it was going on. Didn't have anything to say, no issues, no nothing.
Right.
But 2 years later, she wants to try and catch me in a fucking lie, which all she did was prove I told the fucking truth. Like a damn dumb fuck.
My point being, though, you're right. Enough is enough, and when's it going to be enough? Like, that these people have normalized going real life, going to the police, filing litigation. It's been normalized. It's fucking weird. It's fucking YouTube.
It is. Can you imagine the police just shaking their head?
No, oh, yeah, they definitely were. They definitely were when I talked to them. Mm-hmm. They were like, what is the point of this? You guys, I mean, where does this person live? Oh, Griffin, Georgia. What are they even doing? How'd they get involved in this? I'm like, well, fuck, she sat right there with us the entire time the shit went down. But she didn't have anything to say about it until she wanted to try and catch me in a lie. To which then she, FOIA'd a police report that had to do with my children and put it on her channel, and her dad is a police officer, and I'm sure, in my opinion, helped her with every single bit of it.
Well, Joneson was in the chat.
I'm worried about my fucking child's police report with his daughter about an inappropriate video. That makes no fucking sense.
And when Cotton played that video back or whatever, it was censored and everything. She was trying to point out the background and all that. Joneson was in the chat.
Yep.
Because I made a comment to Brittany and I said, and there's fucking Joneson in there running her mouth. So she was in that chat.
And then she's like, as soon as the shit happened, of course, she went live and played victim and started crying. And she's like, I'm getting off here. I'm getting off here. I'm going to call and find out what's going on. Instead of calling the police department and finding out what's going on, she called fucking Sludge. Sludge tells her, oh, don't worry about it. Don't even worry about it. So then what does she do? She comes back on here and fucking clowns and laughs and talks shit and laughs, and it's funny as hell. And she just thinks it's fucking hilarious and wants to talk about Rowena's voice, how terrible Rowena's accent is. And Rowena says, wait, what? Bitch, worry about your fucking kids and the shit that's going on in the fucking video and the fucking CPS showing up at your goddamn house because police are mandated reporters. You stupid fuck.
Well, not only that. So somebody just had a good
police
point.
Officer told me, she said, I want you to understand, we are mandated reporters.
Fact.
And I said, I want to know because I'm not going to have this bullshit coming back on me. You got me fucked up.
Right, like it's
So
going to come back on your shoulders, like
she
you're the
said, "Well,
cause
I
of it.
can't tell you one way or another because I can't I can't release any of those details, but I want you to understand we are mandated reporters." I said, "So am I supposed to be reading between the lines? I guess I'll read between the lines then. Y'all gonna call, huh?" Fuck, we ain't stupid here. But go ahead and laugh about Rowena's voice and Rowena's accent, because that's you know, the fun. That's hilarious. That's more important to worry about than the video, huh?
Well, somebody had a good point because, like, I have a bunch of videos on private. Like, for example, I have my son at like 5 years old singing Bruno Mars, and it's on private, obviously. I wonder if she did find a video to be cute and she did upload it. I mean, this is what a chatter just wrote, and meant to have it as private as a keepsake because, you know, I got a picture of my daughter, like a toddler, doing the dishes with like
And
her
she
bare
very well
booty.
could have. You know, she very well could have done that. You know what I'm saying? But it came out that her kids, but she cried and acted like she didn't have no idea that was done. She had no idea they uploaded it. She had no idea about any of it. Allegedly. Miss Arnold says Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you as well. And I'm so sorry that you had to deal with the bullshit you had to deal with from her as well.
Amen.
She was doxed fucking hell and back by Brittany.
And she docs malicious intent too, but she's not a doxer. Okay. I mean, the audacity to bring up that when I was brand new to YouTube, I advertised my son's gaming channel. Like, to bring that up, like, you had a whole fucking video uploaded of your child, ma'am. We ain't the same. You can fucking shame me for something like that. It was stupid. I didn't know.
Well, yeah, but
how
when you're new to
new
YouTube,
it
you don't
was.
realize how many fucking snakes are out here. You don't realize the kind of people that are gonna fucking fuck around.
No, and you don't think anybody's going to mess around with a child uploading videos of themselves, like not even him on camera, playing video games. You don't think people are going to mess with that.
Right. And you know what's really fucked up? Headstones and headlines encouraged her children that she has in her classroom. She's a fucking teacher.
Mm-hmm.
Emmy encouraged her students to start channels and do gaming on them.
Wow.
And she knows all about YouTube, and she knows what it's about, and she has one of the nastiest, dirtiest motherfuckers on panel with her. Well, he tanked her fucking channel, so she knows exactly what kind of people are on this platform.
Can't imagine teachers fucking in this type of shit.
Wait, hold on. Can you play the clip of Betty talking about being behind Chili's? BJ says BHB never talked about being behind Chili's, and that Rowena made that up. Oh, bitch. Don't do it. You know what? That's fine. Someone go find the stamp and go find the timestamp if you guys got time for it. We will definitely go over it. For right now though, we need to get Betty's bullshit going because I got timestamps for her fuck shit too that she said tonight. And she crossed the fucking line. Mark my fucking words. In my opinion, she's gonna get another violation of an order of protection for this. For what she said tonight, they're going to violate her. I promise you, in my opinion, she's going to get fucking violated for this shit tonight.
I hope so.
I didn't even hear it.
Oh, it's fucking bad. She talks about the hickeys and shit. Talks about, here, let's see. Let's go.
Is this when did she go live when Burnt Toast goes live?
Yeah, I think Burnt Toast went over some of it, yeah.
Mm.
So she said we're about 5 minutes in for the first one. Here's 422.
We know that
here
the mom and stepdad have been pointing together, and why Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers was based quite frequently, and they were being grilled, whether it was Seth or.
Let's go, but we'll go back. We need to preface this with your bullshit context, okay? Here we go.
I want to get through this because this is something I found today, and it blew my mind. It absolutely blew my mind. Many know that we have been looking for Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers disappeared when he was 15 years old on February 26, 2024. He has since turned 16. He has missed Halloween. He has missed Thanksgiving. Going back to the days, we learned he wasn't on any security footage, no dog hits, and apparently disappeared from a locked home without shoes, a jacket, or any essential items. No electronics went with him. A lot of weird behavior happened early on in the case. You know, we knew and heard about even the days that first.
And that's why I keep going back to he was lured out. He was lured out. In my mind, I could just keep playing it over and over again. Coming home from dinner, being upstairs, messing around in his room, playing his video games.
Yeah.
His mom's asleep, and somebody's like, "Are you busy? Why don't you just come out? I'll come grab you real fast. We can go get a game," or whatever the fuck it was they said to get him out.
Well, and he's a perfect
I'm
opportunity.
gonna drop something off here. I got an extra controller. I got an extra game. Come outside and grab it. And they just snatched his ass up. Why would he? You wouldn't take your coat and stuff just to run outside and get something,
right? And it's a perfect situation. A mother alone with her kid in the house, days on days and days. You know, the stepdad's working out of town.
Yep.
It's a perfect situation for a weirdo. You know?
I think that's why they wanted footage from the day before to see if anybody was kind of stalking their home out or anything.
Sure.
Yeah, that's definitely something to look into for sure.
First days Sebastian disappeared, the news were told not to film the house. I mean, just weird, bizarre things that we learn about that we as reasonable people say that just doesn't sound right. And since then, it's been a lot of the same thing. But we learned when there were some developments coming on, this is back when all the parents were going on the internet quite frequently, and they were being grilled, whether it was Seth or the mom and the stepfather. They were, no matter where they went, they were answering questions. They were going up there with the knowledge of knowing they're going to be answering questions, and that's what they did. And while we didn't understand why Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers was basically being forced from his home, you know, we learned that recently the stepfather approached.
But see, that's the thing. He was not being forced from his home. He was never being forced from his home. I don't know why in the fuck you keep saying that bullshit. The only reason why that email even came out was to prove that Katie and Chris were working with Seth to find something that would help and work for Sebastian. Blows my fucking mind she says that dumb shit.
Yeah, it's Betty for you. Why doesn't she ask Seth? Like, why not ask Seth, like, hey, why were you guys, trying to get rid of him to a home? You know what I mean? Like,
right.
When you
Well,
phrase
no,
it
it's
that
easier
way.
to blame it on Katie and Chris, and instead of, you know what I'm saying, just asking Seth, hey, why were you guys trying to, send him to this home? What was going on?
Yeah, because I did hear.
It's easier just to blame them.
I hear a part in this where she blames us for information that's out there when actually it came from Seth, but they don't want to acknowledge this shit came from Seth.
Right.
No, Seth does something wrong. They blame either Katie and Chris or us. Yeah, it's stupid. It's like, wait a minute, Seth just said that, Yeah.
Like it was Seth that said that Chris said, oh, if they keep asking me why I didn't want Sebastian around blank. Seth repeated that Chris told him that. She goes on to say that and says that came from us over here. No, it didn't.
No.
See, it's that kind of bullshit right there that it just irritates the fuck out of me when they do that kind of shit. And then they say, oh, well, they said that. No, we didn't. And we didn't.
Right.
That's why we get so irritated with your fucking lies and your goddamn bullshit that you do.
Well, and that's why their injunction is filled on fallacies as well, because they believe themselves, because they don't want to acknowledge what Seth has said and done. So they, because that's something they put in the filing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Well, that's
as
something
if that can't be debunked and proven otherwise. You know what I mean?
Right. Well, they have 20 days to respond, and we're going for oral arguments. So there will be a court hearing scheduled within, the next week or so.
Now, will this be on Zoom? Are we going to be able to watch it, or are you going to have to tell us about it when you get done?
I don't know. I'll find out. I'll ask.
Yeah, because if they're going to zoom in or whatever, we might be able to. Well, you guys are all there, but I mean, we might be able to zoom in too.
Yeah, but Betty's not here. Tony's not here.
We're gonna have to check into it because, like in Illinois, you couldn't. You know what I'm saying? You had to sign in and be on the screen, and you know what I'm saying. He had to see you and know, and it was an issue. And then it got to the point where we couldn't live stream at all because Outlaw Trucker decided he was gonna fucking stream it without saying anything to the judge. And Betty tried to blame it on me and say it was my fault that I had this guy do it, but my lawyer was like, "No, the fuck we didn't. No, we didn't. Nice try. Don't blame that shit on us."
Google says, yeah, sometimes you can, so.
Oh, cool. Okay, so yeah, we'll see about getting the code and doing a Zoom.
Mm-hmm. It'll be interesting because you figure Betty, Tony, Seth, Brittany, they're not all coming to Pennsylvania. Not that first date, anyway. We will be demanding they come, at some point.
Yeah. Yep. Well, yeah. I mean, the thing is, you want them to show up in person. This is what they want. They wanted to file this, so they need to show up to court for it.
Right. You have a right to face your accusers. I don't know if that's just for criminal, but I like the way it sounds. So
I mean, you really do. Yeah, you do. Actually,
I love Pennsylvania. Maybe I should take a vacation. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, come visit. It's very nice.
We can all go up there. You know what? If they add me to it, I'll be coming up to have a visit. So,
dude, can you imagine how much fun it could be? Like,
oh, bitch.
That courtroom.
Hell, listen, Merry Christmas, everybody. Sherry says Merry Christmas, everybody. Slim Jim says Merry Christmas to all. Holidays are so hard on so many. Please be kind to others. If you're struggling, please reach out to someone. Hopefully someone can drop links for numbers.
Oh, that's sweet.
Really nice.
Yeah.
Christian Moon, member for 6 months. Merry Christmas and happy holidays to you, Queen, and all the Hive. Have a good one. You must be not being here, huh, baby? You probably going to bed early. Wing Zero says, open the Ryan Upchurch vault. Oh, fuck. That was a disaster and a half. That fucking 11-hour live. We ain't going over that fucking shit. Jesus. Hope for Snoopy. EKC, Steve McCrae, and crew are responsible for KJ's essay report. Yeah, see, that's a whole fucking group of bullshit that we're not involved in any of that, you know?
I don't know any of it.
Yeah, it's
wild.
Years ago, I used to watch some of that, but oof, they're all nuts.
So let's see here. Slim Jim, I went to see the confetti for stitching. So hold on. She says, sorry, misspelled the last one. Wing Zero. I'm still going to say Ryan, open the Ryan vault. Nikki, wishing everyone a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. Good to see you, baby. That's the one who went in and asked for a link. There's an account that has her name, says I dropped a link, and she's like, you're harassing me for the other side. Don't you know that's being documented? It's going to be documented in here. Don't you know that? You can get in trouble for that.
Who said that?
Brittany said that.
She doesn't know what she's doing. She doesn't know what she's talking about. It's embarrassing at this point. She said, if I have to go to Pennsylvania, I'm going to have an army with me. Shut up.
Who?
Wait, let me pull up Brittany really quick. Before you hit it with logic, let me pull up Brittany. Y'all, she's now threatening me to bring an army with her to the court hearing she's making me go to. I'm scared to even show up to court that she's forcing me to be at.
Can y'all say a prayer for Granny, please?
Instead of a prayer, can you pass the basket and just consider it my Cash App? Thank you. But no, I mean, seriously.
I mean, things have been so tough, and I mean, just me being part of this injunction and using it, for ulterior motives because it was free. I'm going to need money for a plane ticket, money for food and a hotel. Just don't forget to hit the Cash App and the PayPal. It's always expected and never appreciated.
That's how that's just going to go, too. Like,
fuck right it is. She's going to wait for Ben George to fucking give her the money to go. Divine Timing says Merry Christmas. Let's see, Toddy. Okay, everyone, only one more to open the vaults. Earth Angel, Merry Christmas, friends. Gone Girl did a $5 super sticker. Jen Trex, happy holidays. Thanks for always being fair. Miss Arnold said Merry Christmas, and Slim Jim gifted 5 memberships. If y'all got one, please make sure you tell her thank you. And we did hit our goal, so we will be opening one from the vault. I'll go in there and find 3 or 4 of them, and then you guys can pick which one you want to do.
It's just
our goal.
You guys are awesome. It just dawned on me. Why would she have to bring an army with her if they're Sebastian Army strong? Isn't that your army? You got dogs.
Well, her army's going to be Nick,
right?
Lesniak, the ones that have to be there. Christina O'Donnell, Tony,
Julie Valentini or
yeah,
whatever her
Julie
name is.
K9. And then it'll be you, Barbecue Lady, me, and SF.
I'm bringing more than that with me, yo. I'm bringing an army.
You got the 71-year-old bounty hunter. You shouldn't be scared.
Right. This one, if I may read this one part really, really quick. It says right here, pursuant to Pennsylvania anti-SLAPP, any party may file a petition for award costs of fees reasonable incurred as a result of that party's participation in proceeding filing a SLAPP. Plaintiff, attorney fees, course costs, expenses of litigation underlying action, entitled to punitive damages as well, against everybody who signed in. Like, I'm looking for the actual verbiage, but it basically says in here, like, oh, right here, any party that participated in the proceeding. So would these people think like each of them won't be held accountable? Like it'll be like, okay, so as a collective whole, all 10 or 11 of you owe back, barbecues 20,000, 25,000. No, each individual party.
Well, I mean, they'll find out the hard way,
Oh, here it is.
Cry about it and say, well, I didn't even know this was going to happen, or I would have never even done this.
Yeah, it says, and severally against each adverse party that asserted the cause of action. If the party asserts protected public expression immunity and the opposing party voluntarily discontinues the action, with or without prejudice, the court shall still award the certain party attorney fees and expenses of litigation who join jointly and severally against each adverse party that asserted the cause of action. So even if they withdraw it at this point, we would still be seeking this.
Right. Mrs. Roadclaws, what's up, girl?
Girl, sorry. Hey.
Said I'm gonna wakey eggs and bake you getting up out of bed in the middle of the night.
Miss Rose, she was dreaming of a fantasy behind Chili's. Why are you making that story up on Betty?
Look, let me tell you something. Okay. Look, okay, so, all right, I ain't even looking at chat. So I wake up about 30 minutes ago, and I go to roll back over and put my little earbud in, and I'm listening. And so I'm like way behind, so I don't know who said what about I made up the chili story. Wienerhead is saying that I made that up.
Yeah, Wienerhead said you made that story up. That Betty never said she was behind Chili's, so you made that up.
You know what? Hold my hoops a minute. You know what? Listen, bitch.
I got you.
Listen, bitch. If you go back and where I heard that from, you are so fucking stupid. You are so fucking stupid. Go back on Burnt Toast, you ignorant bitch. And she was reviewing Betty. And Betty was talking about JLR and all behind the chilies. And it became a thing. You are obsessed. You are ignorant as fuck. And I support 100% Granny teaching you a motherfucking lesson. You are Betty 2.0. 100%. 1,000,000%. It didn't have dick to do with you. You will never be a Chili's girl. I know you want to be, but bitch, I don't hire trash. Go simp somewhere else for Betty and keep my fucking name out your mouth. Don't lie on me. You can say I'm a bitch for saying it, but yeah, just don't lie and say that I made that up and Betty never said that, because you're a cuck.
You little stanky booty bitch.
Don't wake me up. Shit. Wake up.
My goodness.
Her name on my lips. I'm sorry. Ugh. Yuck.
Shots fired. Shots fired.
And look,
hold please. While she falls asleep for 25 minutes and then comes back.
Stupid ignorant ass. Well, I didn't know that I was signing, you stupid bitch. You are a fucking adult, man.
Crimes as consequences says coming in hot.
I gotta hop down, guys. My heat quit working, so I gotta go get my husband up. I'll talk to you guys later.
All right,
Merry
baby,
Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas.
I didn't mean to come in hot, but I was like, what? Rowena, what? I did what now? What did I do now? No, I didn't make that up. Betty said that shit. She was talking about Magnolia and JLR and her. So shut the fuck up. Ignorant ass.
Oh, we will go pull the fucking clip. I know somebody's got the damn clip. I know somebody's got it where she was talking about it or the timestamps in the live.
Well, I'll go find it later. I'll go find it when we're driving out of town tomorrow. I'll go find it on Toasty's channel and send it to you.
Oh, there
That's
we
where
go.
I came.
We can,
That's
you
where it
know.
all. The Toasties was the birthplace of the Chili's girls and guys.
Listen, I want you to hear this real quick. There's one time, I think it's coming up, where she talks about this, about Sebastian, and I want you to hear this real fast.
Approach the dad to take Sebastian, right?
She's talking about that they wanted him removed from the home.
Okay, because I was behind, so I hadn't seen any of this. Okay.
We learned that early on, and then recently, rather, we learned that the talks started happening way back on October 2022, which shocked a lot of us because now we know that the mom and stepdad have been working tirelessly to, move him elsewhere because there was things going on in the house. And everybody, as soon as I don't like, even
So what does that mean? There was things going on in the house, so they had to move him. They wanted him moved out of the home. What was going on in the home, Betty?
Did you live with them, Betty? Did Seth live with them? No. 3 people lived in that home.
So yeah, what would be going on in that home? She's gonna tell us about it real fast. Here we go. I got her bumped up to 1.5. Yeah, I got her pumped up to 1.5.
the people, even the hate channels, they answer for people. They have a way to contact people and ask them the question. But they would rather speculate and spin things and put words that it could possibly be.
So do you. You have direct contact with TikTok Tony. You got direct line of communication with him. You got a direct line of communication with Seth, Sean. You have a direct line with Nick. And instead of correcting your misinformation and disinformation and all your bullshit, you just throw it out there instead of going and, double check in or anything like that. So here we go.
She speaks on what... How do you know what's going on in their home? What the fuck?
She don't. That's the thing. She's like, yeah, because of what was going on in the home, they wanted to move him out. They wanted to get him out. What? What? Because the whole reason that email was ever even put out was to prove that they sat down together with Sean, all 3 of them, mother, father, stepfather, sat down together and spoke about this.
Yeah.
So.
And if Sebastian was struggling in whatever areas or whatever was going on, if that was what all 3 parents agreed on, why in the fuck is it anybody's fucking business? And don't tell me you're a child advocate when I know the shit's about to come out your mouth. You a nasty bitch. This made me want to throw up.
And why even start this fucking rumor? You care so much about Sebastian doing this kind of shit, right? Fucking wrong, bitch.
Asking this stupid question. But nobody has really asked, why was he being forced from the home? I shouldn't say that. There was asked a few times, and nobody wanted to talk about it. Everybody, oh, thank you, Jenna. Everybody believed it was, we were hearing he's hitting puberty. We were hearing on another thing that, I don't go into his room because he's a 15-year-old boy. All these implications that it has to do with some type of, proclivity as developing boys may get, right? Let's be honest, okay? I don't want to say anything. I don't want to offend anybody, but they implied, can we at least agree, a sexual component? If you guys believe that that is really what the narrative that they were pushing as to why he needed to leave the home, put a 1 in the chat. If you believe it was something else, put a 2 in the chat. But it just seems to me that from the beginning, there was...
Are you fucking kidding me?
Damn ones in the chat. Are you? You're asking a bunch of strangers on the. Look,
Granny said Seth implied that. Seth implied that. Yeah, what the fuck is she even talking about? Was in October his diagnosis, maybe getting the right medication and therapy, the issues were resolved. Yeah, I mean, what the fuck? Let's check the chat and see how many ones we have in the fucking chat here. Does she
It's like they wouldn't talk about it, right? They wouldn't explain why.
Let's see.
That it has to do with some type of.
Say that again, Baxter.
What the fuck does she have on her head? What the fuck does she have on her head? Fuck.
Move him elsewhere because there was things going on in the house. And
there were things going on in the house. What kind of things? And let's see. Hopes in the Shadows says, thanks for being a bullhorn for those who have no voice. I will always have your back. Well, why don't you start asking her fucking questions and ask her why she's saying this stuff and putting this on a fucking 15, now 16-year-old fucking kid. What in the fuck?
Does she know that chick's
Not only that, Faith is going to have to grow up. She's going to grow up and have to deal with this bullshit on the fucking YouTubes from some fucking person who was asked to leave her fucking brother's name out of shit and leave her name out of shit.
And then this bitch
her brother went missing, and now you have a fucking narrative that he was, going to be forced out of the home due to something he's done. Now you want people to put a fucking 1 in the chat over this? What the fuck? That's why I said some of this shit right here, she should be, in my opinion, she should be fucking violated for it.
She should be under
what
the jail.
What the fuck are you even doing? Why are you even implying that shit about them?
But she cares about Sebastian, y'all. She cares about him.
Let's see how many ones get put in the chat. We're going to watch the chat and see how many ones get put in the chat.
And Seth sits there and supports this bullshit narrative being put out about his son. This is what pisses me off about that dude. Not sorry, man. How can you support this? Sebastian, when he comes home, he's going to see all this shit that you, Betty, have said. You are twisted in your fucking head. Like, for real. Like, if you ain't got a friend that's going to tell you, let a hater tell you. You need fucking help. And maybe some medication with it. This is gross. And I hope Sebastian is not... I couldn't agree with Si more the other night when he said, I hope Sebastian comes back and beats all y'all's asses and takes y'all to church, real church, baby. I really do. Yeah, fuck Auntie Betty. It's gross. Would any of y'all want your child spoke on? Nobody knows anybody's home life unless you're living it. Y'all don't know me. I don't know you. And no, Betty, you ain't like us. Thank God. It's just nasty. I mean, seriously. But and then you're gonna sit up here and squirrel out and say God bless. Get the fuck out of here. I mean, for real. I didn't like it when Jody Seuss did this shit about Summer either. Put that shit out here. Stop it.
Oh, and guess what? We just happened to find the motherfucking Chili's clip, baby.
Oh, baby.
I told you somebody would send that motherfucker to us. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. And guess who came through for us?
Hey.
Pineapple Icicle Tree.
Look, you know I love me some
Her little
pineapple.
clip. We're going to share her stuff in the chat. Make sure you guys go sub up to her and like the video. We got to get her in the algorithm. She does a clip. She's a clip channel, so make sure you guys sub up to her.
She's the bomb.
Pineapple Icicle Tree. It's called Pit. Pineapple Icicle Tree. So it says Pit. She's a pit bumble. Little pit bull. Okay, there it is right there. So can you, or you can share, Pineapple, can you share your link? I know it's kind of awkward to share your own link, but it'll tag your name to it, and then people will be able to see it.
Thank you, Pineapple, for finding that.
Yes, and you know what? Yeah, I was going to say, and thank you for finding it too. She, here, we got this pulled up. She, it's towards the end of it, actually. Something new. Go home, chat summary, you're drunk, part 1, week 7/20/24 to 7/21/24.
Yeah, hey, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Hey, Wienerhead. Wienerhead.
Wake up now.
Wake up. Wake up. Wake up, bitch. You about to
Did you know she fell asleep midstream yesterday? I'm going to play that too.
Shock. Let me hold on. Let me get my shocked face ready. Lean in, bitch.
Wanted to see, but honestly, I was in love. So you're in love. I guess you don't see what you need to see.
Uh-oh.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Hey, Catherine.
Your face.
As I was in the Paramount cyber sleuth, and he got mad that he wasn't asked to come, but I did ask him, but he was being stubborn and wouldn't return my phone call. And so he blocked me on his, or his girlfriend did. I'm not sure who did, who was.
Blue, oh, so lonesome for you.
What the
Why can't you be blue over me? Light him up if you got one.
She said it for us. Smoke him if you got him, baby. She was singing blue. She was singing that to you, JLR. She said Big Daddy Jonathan. Oh, hold on. Granny says she's singing to Josh. I'm dead.
Oh, shit. Oh, God. Not to Blue Gumball. Oh, Lord. Lord, help me. Josh, you better watch out.
Smoke him if you got him.
She ain't got no money, though. You can't love whatever scammer.
They suck.
Yo, Taylor, I'm really happy for you. I'm gonna let you finish. But Beyonce had one of the best videos of all time.
Uh-oh.
I'm just going to jump right in because it's a lot. The first thing I do want to show you is to sort of do a recap because I want to show you the docket so we can all be on the same page so we all know exactly what's happening and what happened. And I do have actually a special surprise because I was only going to do one filing, but her attorney posted something on the docket today. So there's an extra one that I didn't expect that I was going to have. So I was like rushing around trying to redact it. So we're also going to go over that because both Betty and the lawyer attached all of these emails of them going back and forth for the past year. And let me tell you, Betty was stupid to put the newer ones in her document. Because now, first of all, it's public record now. So anybody can look at it because she filed it on a court document. But also, it's so spicy.
This is a good one.
It is so good.
Good job on this.
It is so good.
Make sure y'all go sub up to Pineapple. And listen, if you haven't went and hit the like button, make the thumbs up, make sure you do. It's a free way to show love and get us in the algorithm, y'all.
I see. And I honestly have a very good feeling about the judge probably dismissing it just on about face this time, because this is, we'll get into it, but she definitely did all the things that the judge specifically told her not to do.
Realize these people, some of these people are on some significant substances, and you wouldn't even know it, or you kind of do know it. You just think it's mental illness or something else. Laura's candle, thank you very much. Don't falsify, huh?
Yeah.
Shut your face. Shut your ugly little whore mouth. You're a fucking whore. Close your legs to marry man. Right?
Oh, you gotta give him that hawk too and spit on that thing.
Are you with those other women in those back, behind Chili's? In the back seat of the car there?
I want my baby back. What?
I want my baby back, baby back, baby back. I want my baby back.
Chili's baby back rib.
I got all the secrets. Got all the secrets.
I love secrets.
No! We want to know. We want to know about these chili visits. I'm sorry. Chili's is near and dear to my... You know, I haven't been to Chili's since I left you. I'm just saying. It just didn't have the same flavor it once did. Oh, sorry.
Do you hear that?
I haven't heard that yet. Am I supposed to have gone to Chili's? Or do they have cooters at Chili's? Tess says I love cooters. Angry cooter, hairy cooter. You guys are free to join the cooters. All you have to do is make a cooter name. Swampy cooter. Jurassic cooter. Cobweb cooter. Crooked cooter. Pineapple cooter. I love it, pineapple icicle. The cooters come out at night. This is the face of a scorned woman. This is the face of scorned cooter.
If you with it, drop it.
Pineapple for the win, baby. Now, hey, sleepyhead.
You're not
I was a
listening.
passenger, bro.
Stop.
You guys can't do this. You want to pound over me? Wow,
What the hell?
Stretched out of time.
Hey!
Well, this is somebody doing something quaint. It must have just started
You the driver?
playing.
My friend just dipped, but my dad's
Pineapple's over. She must have. Queen must have had to step away.
I guess y'all both been drinking.
No.
She doesn't. She doesn't give me the power to stop it.
I was in the passenger seat, so
I know, but you have been drinking.
no.
Was your driver drinking?
Yeah,
Okay. All right. Where did he run to?
it was a girl.
222. Our driver ran away into the.
I think Queen stepped away, and the next thing started playing.
Yeah, I had to go out and get fucking Duke.
Oh, damn it, Duke. Does he not know that Santa is like loading the damn sleigh? Oh, my goodness. Yeah, well, Queen had to step away, so it automatically went to her next thing. But yeah, so there you go. There you go, Wienerhead. Oh, and the whole wiener thing, I said that because in another creator's chat, there was a mod that was all like hinked up and shit, and she timed me out for saying the word wiener. So it's a fucking joke, you prude. But you wanted to say that I was allude to that I was like some kind of sexual deviant. I didn't speak about another woman's butthole and say I had a picture of it for how many years? So, miss me with that. You weirdo. So, there you go. Anyway, that's just how I feel about it. Make me get up out of bed. You know what? You know what, Aries? I need you to get you're the you know you're the CFO, and you're my right hand. We might need to get with legal and see about if this has hurt our reputation. Having Chili's girl, or I think we were defamed. I think so. Can we get legal on this? I know it's Christmas, but call in the team. I think we do. I think we need to get legal in on this. Bert goes, BJ might be a little more chill if she got some regular vitamin D, if she can stay awake for it. Well, bitch, we know her feet are warm. She wears socks. Let's just put it that way. I don't care. Yes, Stitching, if you can, please draft up that complaint. The Chili's girls, I know that y'all are going to need therapy. Just send me the receipts. I got you. I hope everybody got their warmers for their knee pads. She thought I made that shit up. Now, why? Look, if I was gonna make up a restaurant, Lord.
Sure as hell wouldn't be sucking the knee pads, sitting on gold knee pads behind the Chili's.
Behind a damn Chili's, baby. Get the fuck out of here. I mean, Chili's? No, I ain't that broke, bitch.
Speaking of, before you jump off here, because I know you're about to bounce here in a few minutes, so I want to show you this too. Look what else showed up today.
What?
It was fucking quite comical.
Oh.
Hold on, let me show you this.
My husband's mad for me doxing out his picture as my avatar, too. I'm just saying.
Oh, shit. I knew he was going to be upset about that.
Yeah, he's pissed. He's 10 kinds of pissed. Yep. Him and his little surfboard. Lord, what am I about to see? See, this is slept for 45 minutes, woke up. Mean Roro. Mean-o Roro.
Look, this is fucking funny as hell. So, okay, White Boy Lockdown Radio. Remember we watched him with this parody the other day?
Yeah.
Okay, so hold on.
I wonder if he unblocked me.
I'm sure he did unblock you. I'm sure he did.
I hope.
So, look, this says right here, documenting Bullhorn Betty's crime scene. So, this was bad hair.
What the hell?
Here with a demon. All right, hold on.
Bitch.
He said we're here with the demon. Get ready.
I see a parking lot.
Succubus, Bullhorn Betty was sucking off JLR in the back of the parking lot. We're at the crime scene here. We're going to show you the data here. We're going to show you if the tape.
Holy fuck. White boy. You just bought yourself a ticket to the Rico.
There you go.
White ball.
Well, they'll probably spell his name right. I'm sure they can spell white and boy, but they misspelled Rowena, so I can't get no money.
I'm
Oh,
fucking done.
this is hilarious. See, Brittany, it's a whole thing. And it wasn't started from just little old me, you moron. Good God. Uh-oh, I think I'm going to cry. I'm so upset.
Here's White Boy's link right here. Here, I'm gonna put it in here. So White Boy Locked In Radio. This is his link to this. But I thought this was fucking hilarious. Okay, here we go.
Tape this here. Maybe get some DNA samples. We are here where, admittingly, Betty, the succubus, who will attach herself to you, the crazy lady, where she admitted her crimes at. It was right around this area, Manatee, Florida, that she held an event called Gobblepalooza. It was right about here where she held the event Gobblepalooza, and she did the nasty deed. The nasty deed.
The Gobblepalooza.
Oh, God.
Chewing on that like a piece of bubble gum.
He should have drove back here and found the dumpster.
Wait, bitch.
Oh, shit.
Hold on.
Okay.
That she admitted to. Now, rumor has it that it ended up in the dumpster.
Look.
Oh, my God.
Bitch, he rolled her into the back.
Oh, shit. I'm in tears.
Look, if I was sitting next to you, I would be fucking cracking up laughing, shoving your leg over. Oh my God.
I got tears coming down my face. I just thought I needed to find the dumpster, and what's he do? I'm scared. I'm starting to think like White Boy. Oh, fuck.
He turns the corner and zooms in on the fucking dumpster. He's like the first place to see DNA.
That's right.
A few say that she's a dumpster. However, we're unclear as if the crime was around the dumpster. Was that car's parked? Was it where this car's parked? We have to go back in there and ask the Chili's staff for the surveillance video. Bullhorn Betty sucked.
Yes, get it.
Held Gobblepalooza in this parking lot. In this parking lot with her bad hair.
Oh my God. He said we're going to have to get the surveillance for this.
Yeah.
Just like they got the surveillance for Katie and for Katie.
I want the CCTV, baby. I want the CCTV.
I am fucking done. We got to analyze that. We need to make sure. We need to analyze this.
Yep. I don't know if I want to see it.
You know what, though?
Though.
Listen, when he's got that taken care of, we're gonna stick to the Remy Pearl investigation.
Yeah,
matter of fact, you know what? That's what we need to do. We need to get that. We need to set up our live so we can let everybody know what we found.
Do. You know what? Let him take care of this, because I don't want to see. I don't want to see that act. You know, I don't want to see a BJ by the.
Yeah, I'd rather not see that footage. Go ahead and keep that to yourself, White Boy.
Yeah,
She sucked. Admittingly, JLR in the parking lot. In the parking lot. People will have eyewitnesses. We'll interview. We're going in. We're going to find it out. Journalism. Guys, we're here with the demon.
White Boy out. I am fucking done, bro.
Oh my God, how did I miss this? This is gold. When did he do that?
Today, bitch. It showed up in my shit today. So I was like, this is perfect timing. This is fucking perfect.
All right. Someone that knows this
let's see.
name
You know how sometimes YouTube can trickle into your real life? Bitch, we're doing Christmas tomorrow with family.
Oh, you know what?
And look, I got my husband, I gotta be a little quiet. I got my husband a gift card, and I put a sticky on it that said going viral and making bank.
He's gonna be like, "Wow, you guys are fucking wild."
Oh, look, I got him saying it when we pass a Chili's or we see a commercial or we see a Chili's, whatever. He's like, going viral. And I'm like, making bank. And he don't even know what the fuck he's talking about. It's just I keep saying it. He ain't got a clue.
It don't matter. It's funny because you guys,
He
you know what I mean? You're
does.
saying it too. That's
Yeah.
hilarious. And
Yeah.
that is too fucking funny. All right, back to the bedster running her fucking mouth.
Yeah, we needed some laughs after this trash.
Hell yeah, we did. And she, this is where she talks all kinds of crazy shit. We're 2 minutes in. No, we got to be further than that in.
To take Sebastian, right? We learned that early on. And then recently, rather, we learned that the talks started happening way back on October 2022, which shocked a lot of us because now we know that the mom and stepdad have been working tirelessly to, move him elsewhere because there was things going on in the house. And everybody assumed, this is what I don't.
They were not working tirelessly to get him removed. If that was the case, they would have taken him to Sean's house and said, here, take it.
Right.
They would not have waited. They would not have said, hey, we're going to wait for school to get out or summertime or.
Right.
If shit was that bad, they would have took him straight over to Sean and said, here, we can't handle him. We can't have him here, blah, blah, blah. Here you go. Bullshit. They sat down and tried to work out a plan with fucking Sean. This is how the shit gets twisted and turned. In my opinion.
I know.
Right. Sean said, no, I'll give him another year.
Right. He had to give him a year. He was giving him a year to get himself together. Yep. And then after he got himself together, then he could go live with his daddy after they did all the hard shit, Then, yeah.
Ridiculous. Fucking ridiculous.
Don't like, even the people, even the hate channels, they answer for people. They have a way to contact people and ask them the questions. But they would rather speculate and spin things.
So do you. That's exactly what you do. You do the same fucking bullshit. You have an opportunity to call Tony at any time or Sean at any given time and ask them questions. But instead, you'll make numbers or you'll get more numbers if you speculate, in my opinion, or if you make shit up like you do often. For a fact that people will fucking come in and run with your fucking bullshit. Patricia Sell gifted 5 memberships. If y'all got one, make sure you tell her thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you, Patricia. And Stitching did a $20 super sticker and says, I got to see the confettis. Merry Christmas, Queen T. Thank you, Stitching. I appreciate that, love. And I'm glad you got to see the confettis finally.
I can't remember what I was going to say. So, what were you just saying?
Oh, she was talking about his behaviors and that he was being forced out of the home or whatever. Seth said Sean was like, no, I'll give him one more year to get himself together.
Right. Well, she, like you said, she can call Tony or she ain't got to call nobody. They're in her chat. She can say, hey, Seth, down there in chat.
Right.
She ain't even, talking about a direct link, man. You got the parent sitting in your chat, baby. You got the parent of Sebastian going to not 1, but 2 court dates of yours. And I'm sure they'll be going to the 3rd. What?
Right. What?
What?
We're at 4:58. It starts at 5 minutes in where she starts her fuck shit, and then she'll ask you to
shut up.
Chat. Let me see how many ones in the chat we get here.
That it could possibly be instead of just asking the stupid question. But nobody has really asked, why was he being forced from the home?
Because
I should say that there was asked a few times and nobody wanted to talk about it.
Well, nobody wants to talk about it because it wasn't fucking true. That's not what was happening. So why would people want to talk about some made up manufactured bullshit? Huh. Oh, that's right. For fucking numbers and clickbait. Yeah, that's right. In my opinion, anyways.
About it. Everybody. Oh, thank you, Jenna. Everybody believed it was, we were hearing he's hitting puberty. We were hearing on another thing that, I don't go into his room because he's a 15-year-old boy.
Oh.
All these implications that it has to do with some type of, proclivity as developing boys may get, right? Let's be honest.
Yeah, let's be honest. You don't have children, let alone a teenage fucking boy. So you don't have any fucking idea. Let's just fucking speak with facts here.
Honest, okay? I don't want to say anything. I don't want to offend anybody, but they implied, can we at least agree, a sexual component? If you guys believe that is really what they were.
No, that's not what the fuck people said.
Oh
they just said boys could be doing any kind of thing at 15 years old. No one ever once implied that he was doing that at that very moment.
You're so nasty, buddy. Fuck.
Right. Talk about no couth, man. Shit.
The narrative that they were pushing as to why he needed to leave the home. Put a 1 in the chat. If you believe it was something else, put a 2 in the chat. But it just seems to me that from the beginning, there was like, they wouldn't talk about it, right? They wouldn't explain why he needed to leave.
Should they?
They just, would say things like, well, I didn't go check on him when I heard the thud because, I didn't want to walk in on a 15-year-old boy. You should understand why you'd walk in on a.
Right, because, he could be doing any fucking thing. He's a 15-year-old boy. What the fuck you mean?
He could have dropped
It doesn't
his
automatically
phone.
mean he's doing something sexual. What the fuck you talking about? Don't get me wrong. He fucking could be. It doesn't. It's not your fucking business anyways. What the fuck?
And it always goes there. But you know what? You know what I do remember? I do remember SF saying in one of his posts when he went and met with Chris and Katie, he saw Sebastian's room and how high his bed was. And I have a very, very high bed. And I'm a big bitch. I'm tall. But so you do, the higher your bed, anything. You are, man, you are so twisted to do this.
He could have
on the
dropped his
internet.
fucking controller. He could have jumped out of bed. He could have threw his chair back. He could have dropped you know what I'm saying?
He likes to read. Learn that from Chris and Katie. He likes to read. He could have dropped his book.
He could have dropped his fucking game. He could have scooted something over. Who the fuck knows? Shit. It doesn't even fucking matter at this point. Fuck. I'm sure she wishes she would have went upstairs and checked on every fucking noise she heard.
Exactly.
I'm sure she's beating herself up every fucking day about that goddamn fucking noise that she heard.
A 15-year-old boy. Okay, so some people believe it, some people believe something else. That's fine. That's fine. But it seems to me that it was always and a lot of people, a lot of channels have picked up this kind of, SK type of theory behind why he had to leave and why Chris did not want his faith around Sebastian, a girl around a boy. A lot of people automatically assumed that it had to do with him in fear for him touching her or hurting her. That's what I know. I have listened to a multitude of channels imply that.
What?
Dude, what fucking channels, Betty? What channels implied that?
I've never, ever heard anybody say that. God almighty. I hope they put this bitch under the Sumner County Jail. Under it. You are... You're twisted, man. Who? What channel? Oh, let me guess. You're just spewing shit out that pie hole. Thank you, Katie K. Yeah, burnt toast, she is. Yep. And Sam Sleuthen, I agree. Seth could stop this, and
I think I was
to.
gonna say, and I think the first one that brought it up was Seth, to be honest, in my opinion. But then again, I could be fucking wrong, because I know when Granny fucking said something about it on Jay's panel, it got turned into a whole fucking shit show that she should have never said this. She should have never said that. What she said was she was repeating what Seth fucking said. And from my understanding. I could be wrong, but if she's still in the chat, she can correct me. That's the only time I ever fucking heard it.
Damn, I missed all that, or maybe I just zooted out.
And she wasn't accusing him of it or saying he did it. She was repeating what was fucking said about him.
By his father. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, from my understanding, yes. That's how it went down. I mean, unless, like I said, unless I'm wrong, correct me if I'm wrong. She's in the fucking chat, she can correct me. But to sit here and fucking say that, no. Fuck no.
You God.
Okay, so it's I kind of on a 15 because I didn't want to walk in on a 15-year-old boy. You should understand why you'd walk in on a 15-year-old boy. Okay, so some people believe it, some people believe something else. That's fine. That's fine. But it seems to me that it was always a lot of people, a lot of channels have picked up this kind of, SK type of theory behind why he had to leave and why Chris did not want his faith around Sebastian, a girl around a boy. A lot of people just automatically assumed that it had to do with him in fear for him touching her or hurting her. That's what I know. I have listened to a multitude of channels imply that. Okay, so it was implied.
Oh my God.
Well, the chat's saying that Seth said it on Pascal first. It was only Seth who implied that, and we didn't repeat it or clip it.
Mm-hmm.
But Seth is the one that said he needs help, and if you don't get it, or gets the wrong kind of help, he'll be worse than he is now. She comes up with whatever she thinks people with oh and oh my. Okay, Mom. Sean was trying to imply that because what happened to Nathan from the older kid, and he didn't get the right help. He was asking another guy what his parts looked like. So Seth said this about Nicholas, AKA Sebastian. When he came out and said that he had been stayed under Katie's care and that she didn't get him the correct help.
Every time I hear...
Sorry, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry. I'm just...
Yeah, it's fucking gross. Fucking disgusting. Nobody should know this. This should have never came out of Sean's fucking mouth, in my opinion. This should have never been stated. This is private fucking personal trauma that his son went through. That his son will always have to deal with. And that's why they said truth. He connects with him on, multiple levels. So, yeah, I can see why he's frustrated and feeling things a little deeper than others. Not only did he deal with that, but he also has autism, which Sebastian, so like I said, he can connect to this case, and Sebastian more so than a lot of us others can, Yeah. But I think he got himself in a little bit too deep, got a little too emotional.
Yeah. And I think it really, I think it kind of, we don't live in their house, right? But I think it really hurt him when that email came out. Like they were just giving up on Sebastian, and that's not true. You know what I mean? Sometimes, and with what he has said about his personal life, he didn't live at home, so I think that was a big trigger trauma in his life, and it hit him, and and that's why I tried to tell him up here, that there's some cases that we bring our own life experiences too, and it's too much, But Sebastian's not 7 years old, right? He's 16 years old. He's taller than his mama. Okay? And when he comes back home, Seth, you're going to have a lot of fucking explaining to do of why you put out every possible private moment to the world. That's on you, baby. You just sitting with trash that's spewing it. You're gonna have to explain a lot what you've done to his dignity, what you've done to his mother that he loves, what you've done to yourself, which he loves you too. It's gross. Absolutely gross. And people wonder why we have an opinion. Like I've said a million fucking times, I don't think he had anything to do with Sebastian going missing. I just don't. I just don't. I could be wrong. I could be wrong about all of them. I just don't. But I'm going to tell you what. Look, baby. Ooh, if you were my ex, shit. You wouldn't be talking. I ain't going to say I'd kill you, but you'd shut the fuck up about my kid. I can't believe. Yeah, I can. Never mind. It's always about cooters and all this other. If you are Betty's friend, you might want to get a hold of her and tell her to stop it. And if you sat up in that chat and you think this is great, don't you dare say that you care for Sebastian. I wish one motherfucker would put themselves in Sebastian's place. Would you fucking want to come home? Would you want to come home? I wouldn't. If I ran away or somebody lured me out and I was able to get away and I saw this bitch and my dad sitting up in that fucking chat, I wouldn't want to come back. I'd stay gone. And I hope you don't do that, Sebastian. People wonder why I have the feelings I have about this cat. No. Ain't no grace. I'm sorry. I just don't. I sure did, Halloween baby. Like week 2 when we started covering it, I said his hate for Katie is greater than the love of Sebastian. I thought BTM was going to have a cat up here on panel when I said it. I've got one of these fools in my family. Not immediate family, but you know what I mean. And I saw it. When I know that money gig too, baby. GoFundMe in one name, Cash App in another name. Yeah, I knew why all that was going on. 4 months no income. Is that what you had to do there, bud? I knew it. And I don't care. You can be a piece of shit person and have a missing kid. You can be a piece of shit person and have cancer. You can have a piece of shit. You can be a piece of shit person and have the worst tragedy imaginable. And it either makes you not be a piece of shit or you stay that piece of shit. When he was gonna put out all that stuff on Pascal's and the only reason why he didn't put out that CPS report is because he could have been arrested for it because it's breaking the law. It wasn't for Sebastian's dignity. No, fuck that. It was so he could keep his freedom. That's just the way I see it, but I'm probably just a stupid old bitch. He had a damn attorney had to fucking tell him, do not do this. Thank God for that law. Thank God for it. Yeah, he didn't put it out because of SF, because SF, I don't know, got in touch with an attorney, and then his attorney called him and said he couldn't put it out. So a man, a private investigator that Betty wants to do nothing but destroy, that is out here, boots on the ground, looking for your son, protecting your son's dignity from you, and you support that. Okay. Midnight Angel, you know what? I know his son is missing. We all know. You know why? Because it's a case. We're all following it. But I'm not ashamed of myself for standing up for Sebastian and saying what you are doing is wrong. If you got, click that link. I dare you. I ain't ashamed of myself one bit. I sleep just fine. Not one bit. Because I will never see Sebastian, or maybe when I'm back home in Tennessee, maybe I'll run into him at Walmart, in 5 years when he's, with his family or whatever, but I'll be able to look him in the eye. Get the fuck out of here. That bullshit. I'm sorry. I should be ashamed of myself. I'm not. You should be ashamed of yourself that you sit over there and you think it's okay. He's the boy's father. He can say what he likes about his son. Who are you to dictate what Seth can say? Hey, I can have an opinion. That's the problem, Midnight Angel. I can have an opinion on how a missing child is being treated. That's the problem. Midnight Angel. I can have an opinion. I could look, abuse does not have to be, beating a kid's ass. It can be emotional abuse, verbal abuse. Go educate your fucking self. I'm sorry, I need to go to bed. And no, I'm sorry. Would you want, Midnight Angel, let me ask you this. I know, I don't want to know if you got kids. Don't tell me in chat. I don't want to hear about your nieces, your nephews. But there has to be a young person in your life somewhere, a neighbor kid, a child that you care about. Would you want every bit of their private business put out on the internet by their own father and degraded?
Hell no, she wouldn't. Hell no, she wouldn't.
Well, go on, click that link, girl. And you know what? I'll hop down and let you talk to Queen. Or you can talk to me and I won't even cuss you out. Just because it's Christmas. But, ma'am, you don't come in here.
What? And you know what? Seth's child is missing through no fault of his own. Katie's child is missing.
Yeah.
And as far as we know, through no fault of her own.
Right.
You should all be ashamed of yourselves attacking him. You guys should be ashamed of yourselves attacking Sebastian's mom every fucking day.
Right.
Saying the shit she says every fucking day. Seth should be ashamed of himself for putting out Sebastian's trauma and his personal fucking private details of his life.
I bet you like Betty, don't you? You seem like one that would like Betty that calls him defective. Or how about Wienerhead over there that sits there during an interview that's being done, not a fucking YouTube channel, but a real interview that's being done. She's not paying attention to the words. She's looking at the stock bar behind them and seeing what they drink and calling Katie an alcoholic instead of listening to the words coming out of her mouth.
Fucking ridiculous. Let's listen to this bitch run her fucking cockbox again here.
In my opinion. And so I didn't notice this.
In your opinion, and you're not even supposed to have a fucking opinion, because guess what? The judge already told you little fucking criminal out on bond, that this family no longer exists to you. So I don't even know why the fuck you even got this child's name and his trauma in your fucking mouth.
So one of our clip channels
$20,000.
might have been, I see War Eagle here. It might have been War Eagle from today. It might have been 5Ds. It might have been Hindsight. I watch all of you guys. But there was something, I couldn't figure out which one I watched that I got this clip from. But this clip basically stated that Sebastian really didn't have those interests at all. And I didn't hear it at first. I didn't catch it. I don't know if I just didn't listen all the way to the end because it's closer to the end of the interview. I don't remember, but it was on ET's channel and it was at the end of the show. And it was just happened to be clipped on, I want to say it might even have been War Eagle, the Hickey clip. Yes. That's right. It was the Hickey clip. Thank you. It was you. And it was right on the tail end. I'm like, did I hear that right? Even though it had nothing to do with what the reason for the clip was, I did a double take. And I'm like, wait a minute. They have been implying that they were concerned for Faith's well-being as to why this stuff, at least these channels were implying on behalf of the mom and stepfather, that there was something we couldn't know about. Because if we knew about, we wouldn't want to help find him no more. So I'm going to play the clip for you guys. I'm going to play the clip for you guys, and we're going to have a little discussion. I'm trying to be, and I got to get to that Hickey clip, okay? War Damn Eagle. I'm going to have to get to the Hickey clip because I about fell over. That's what it was. That's exactly what it was. It was the hit. Now it's all coming back to me. I'm sorry. I'm a little slow. It's Christmas time. You know, I don't have eggnog, so I don't have an extra little oomph in my tank. You're right. So.
No, this is you and your mods going through Truth's fucking channel and trying to find out anything you guys can and go back on his shit. That's what y'all are doing. And I'm sure War Eagle, the one that's, circumventing, the one that's not even supposed to be on here, right? Because, yeah, I was going to say, you're ban evading, ain't you, War Eagle? Sure the fuck you are. Tread lightly, boo.
Little fighting pigeon. Roll Tide. Auburn sucks.
Don't they? She don't give a fuck. In my opinion, she gives 0 fucks about Sebastian. The only reason why she gives 2 fucks right now is because Sebastian is her pay pig.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. That's all. Just like fucking Molly said about Summer Wells. That is their cash cow. Sebastian right now is Betty's cash cow. Period. That is his name is putting money in her pocket.
And look, if Chris and Katie would have said, yeah, Betty, we want to talk to you, she'd be doing the same shit to Seth. Don't get it twisted. And hey, Betty, SF told you to put out those receipts where he wanted to work with you, and he would donate, I don't know, it was $10,000, $50,000, something like that. It was a crazy amount of money for one receipt. You still ain't put that up, but you got his name on your lips. Put up the receipt or shut the fuck up. He donated to a charity of your choice. It was on his Twitter. Burnt Toast went over it. Burnt Toast is the GOAT, man. That's all right. What's going to happen to your channel when you in Sumner County, honey? Eating gray bologna sandwiches. On Friday, I think you get a piece of fruit, from what I've heard. Oh, and they don't have sweet tea. Just letting you know, you get an unsweet tea, but they give you this packet of shit that you can put in it to sweeten it. Enjoy that. Oh, hell yes, she watches Queen. Yeah. So, I just love all the little channels she gave a little shout out to, little fighting pigeon. Stop it. I don't know, Autumn Renee. I don't know how it plays into him disappearing. I don't know.
Well, let's keep going.
Yeah.
Fucking crazy ass bitch.
I can't
It was the
I
hickey
can't
clip
get in her
because
mind.
somebody asked him about the thumbprint on the neck. And it's like, the comment was it kind of looked like a hickey. The bottom line is what is a hickey? It's a freaking bruise. It's just a bruise that sucked, right? Who would be?
Right, so he was using it as an example because that's, I mean, instead of showing you guys, everybody knows what a hickey looks like. Everybody knows exactly what it looks like. And you know what I'm saying? Like the color it is, you know what I mean? That gives you an idea of what he was explaining or what it looked like on his neck. Not saying he had one on his neck. But that's the thing. You guys like to take that kind of shit right there and fucking run with it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's fucking gross. I mean, shit. He's a 15-year-old kid. That's what he said. He wanted friends. He wanted friends.
Yep.
That's why I keep sticking with, I feel like he was lured out by somebody in his game bullshit. Because these kids tell information about themselves and don't even realize it. Like, oh, what are you doing today? Nothing. Just got out of school, sitting at home by myself. My mom and dad's at work.
Yep.
My mom's here, but she's downstairs by herself. Oh, is she sleeping? Yeah, she'll be going to bed here in a minute. She's talking to my dad.
Yep. Or my dad's in Memphis and it's just me and mom and
right. He's working. It's just me and mom here. She's talking to him on the phone about to go to sleep. Oh, really?
Yep.
Okay. And then talk to her for a couple more hours. Oh, is she asleep? Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll slide over and grab you. Whatever the fuck they said.
Hey, I got this new game.
Right. Let's play this game.
Yep.
I'll take you back home when you're done. Or whatever, you know?
All right, just come out to the car and get this game from me.
Right. And then snatch his ass up.
Mm-hmm.
What,
and
baby?
don't say there wasn't a car scene. He could have walked down the fucking street. I'm not saying they pulled up in his damn driveway and honked the horn, you stupid fucks. But that's exactly how it happens. It's just a conversation. That's how they lure. That's how they know. They know what questions to ask. Or, like I said, he could have dipped out and said, fuck it, I got to run away for a little bit. We've all done it. We've all run away. And,
I mean, for fuck's sakes, there was some fucking dude that was around my area who was basically trying to front as though he was some good guy, you know what I mean? And that he was doing something good. He went up and walked up to some lady and was asking, to help her put her groceries away. He stole her fucking vehicle and ran out, drove off on her while she was putting her groceries away.
Right.
Snatched her purse and her keys, went in, got in the car, and fucking drove off while she was trying to put groceries in the trunk. Another lady, he fucking went and knocked on the damn door. He seen this lady pull up with her kid. She walks inside. He went and knocked on the door, and as soon as she opened up the door, he snatched her and put a knife to her throat. And she struggled. Her kid called 911, but he took off before they got there. They just put out a fucking thing.
But that in the blink of an eye.
Yeah. Happened that fast. She got out of the car, got inside with her kid, and then boom, he knocked on the door. And as soon as she opened it, he rushed in.
Yep.
Caught her off guard. Fucker. See, I mean, you never know. You never know.
But Betty
Smoke
knows
him if
it
you
all.
got him. I just slid my blunt. Smoke yours if you got him.
He's sucking on that boy's neck. When he, they're talking
No, he used it as an example. He never said shit about anybody sucking on his fucking neck.
about sending him. Now I remember sending him. So I thought we need to go take a little bit. I didn't pull your clip. I couldn't remember whose clip it was. So I had to do some major hunting, by the way, which took me a really long time to find the specific spot to pull this. This is, obviously under fair use, but it's only going to be just a little smidge of a, section of like a freaking 4-hour blessed. How could people talk for 4 hours? I shouldn't say that. I've talked.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Truth said Betty's a good content creator, so of course she's going back and playing his shit. Duh. He complimented her.
Great.
Get ready for your bestie, Truth. You done gained yourself a new bestie.
He said she does great research.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Truth, he's only been here 7 or 8 months. He ain't seen her fuck shit yet.
Exactly.
For 9.
That's okay. He's in her scope, so I'm sure he'll find out real soon.
The real Me Too is a witness to that. Thank you, Melanie. The real Me Too is a witness to that. Okay. All right. Let me put this up. Let's listen to this.
To identify him if we saw him, meaning that it's been 10 months. We know the young man was going through puberty. We know that he had started to get a little facial hair. Are there some things that we can look at physically that may not appear the same as the day he went missing?
Right, like is there a cowlick in his hair? Does he have a?
Or maybe that's what I need to do. Hold on. Let me pull that back. Let me find. I don't think that's the right spot for some reason. Hold on. Let me pull it back. Let me go over here and do something real quick and find the right spot. It might be the right spot. I just don't know for a fact because it doesn't seem like what I was hearing. Hold on a second.
Let's skip the answer. Let's skip the answer of how he might look differently and go to the weirdo shit.
4.5 hours. Don't be easy. Step. Oh, because I forgot. Oh, good gracious. Hold on a second.
Honestly, if you look at that photo, it looks like it's a hickey.
It's right here.
Because honestly, if you look at that photo, it looks like it's a hickey.
It's right here.
That's what it looks like. And I'm not saying that's what it is.
Right.
But it's like, what?
Did you pause it? Or did I go?
Oh, yeah, I was muted. He said, I'm not saying that's what it is. I'm saying that's what it looked like.
Right.
Right there, he says. He's describing what it looked like because everyone in their fucking mind as adults, we all know what hickeys look like. Now, if he would have said a fucking bruise or thumbprint, you wouldn't have fucking thought. You would have thought a big-ass, dark-ass bruise.
Yeah.
So she just fucking debunks her own bullshit right there.
It's right here.
And y'all, wonder why they don't talk.
This is where it starts saying it. I'm pretty sure this is it.
Because honestly, if you look at that photo, it looks like it's a hickey.
It's right here.
That's what it looks like. And I'm not saying that's what it is.
Right.
But it's like, what in the world? I didn't notice until somebody pointed something out about it. And I'm not going to speak on something I don't know anything about.
Now, did he have any little girlfriends? Because
there you go. He said, describing what it looked like, the mark, and said right there, I'm not saying that's what it is. But of course, they got to spin it. She got to spin it and make it a big fucking deal, make it salacious.
Yep.
Because then let's be honest, at 15, we could get picky.
Or boyfriends. That's
Or
don't
boyfriends.
be, it is what
I
it is.
apologize.
Girlfriends or boyfriends, doesn't fucking matter. Significant other, whoever.
Not that we are aware of.
Okay.
Sebastian didn't show the interest.
Didn't show the interest. Wouldn't that?
Right. So he wouldn't have had a hickey on his neck. All he was doing was describing what the mark looked like. So let's stop playing fucking stupid and trying to make it into something it's not. This little
But
boy has been embarrassed enough with y'all's bullshit. So let's cut the shit.
but out of Sean's own words now, don't you remember the Waffle House waitress that was like 16, 17 years old? He was like, get her number, son. Yeah.
Yeah, when they all got tattoos, he's like, yeah, my son's getting more than I am. More bitches than I am.
Yep.
So, I mean, like I said, let's cut the shit trying to turn it into something it's fucking not. Jesus fucking man. Damn, dude. Y'all do
Sebastian, I'm
not
sorry.
fucking stop.
I'm sorry, Sebastian. I'm so hot dog. I'm so sorry.
How fucking gross, man. Damn. Let me go find these other timestamps so we can get done with this dumb bitch.
Oh. Yeah, I'm about to have to go to bed. I gotta get up in 3 hours and do Christmas. Ugh. Be glad when it's over.
Okay. We're at 13 minutes right here. Okay, so right here and then 17 minutes.
Imply to you, if he didn't show the interest, that component would most likely not be there? Who's in here starting to hate? We have a zero tolerance policy. You can debate the issues, but not the people. Haven't seen anything too bad, but we don't ask personal questions, even if the father is in here. He's not in here for a Spanish Inquisition. So just FYI. So now we know right then and there that he has none of these interests, none of these proclivities. We've been told for months by the channels closest to this family that there's this underlying issue.
Hold on. She just said we don't ask him in the chat what's the answer, what it is, blah, blah, blah. Bullshit. If he's in there, why in the fuck can't he answer your salacious ass bullshit? You want to fucking make this into something that it's not. So why the fuck should he not have to answer for it?
Because that echo chamber's got to stay pure, baby. Them walls got to stay thick.
Well, yeah, and if anybody pisses Sean off in the chat and he cuts her off, she knows it's fucking over with. In my opinion, she's got to kiss his ass. Because otherwise, if she doesn't, she's going to lose her fucking cash cow, in my opinion.
Yep.
Issue. And if we knew what was going on, we would understand why he can't be around her. Yet again, constantly implying this.
Oh, we were told this rumor too. We were told this rumor a while back. Once we had fucking figured out that this was exactly what it was, somebody starting a rumor off of a conversation where Chris said it looked like a hickey mark, using as an example of what the bruise looked like. People immediately fucking ran with that shit. Just like Betty fucking knew they would.
Undertone that, and even stating that he was abused prior to, maybe he's showing these things, maybe it has something to do with, his prior abuse, all these things. And now we're finding out from his stepfather, he didn't show those interests. Neither one way or the
other. A lot of 15-year-olds don't. I mean, there's a lot of fucking 14 and 15-year-old kids that do not show any interest in having a boyfriend or girlfriend. They don't care about that at that point. Some of them are so fucking embarrassed by their voice cracking or growing facial hair that they wouldn't even begin to try to talk to a fucking girl. Or
Right. Girls
are, developing and starting their periods and things like that. They don't give a fuck to talk to any boys. That's not, not every fucking child that turns 14 or 15 is just automatically into fucking, the opposite sex. Are you fucking serious?
Sweet one made
right,
a good
dimples, they have fucking facial hair. Like, come on, it's embarrassing as fuck at that age. They're embarrassed of every fucking thing. Fuck, they don't even like to eat in front of each other at that age.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man.
Yep. And Sweet One made an excellent comment. Sweet One said, Seth called Betty, quote, his voice.
Right.
This is Seth's voice right here, y'all.
Yep, that's exactly right. Because right here. And if they're going to try and take away one of my voices, which would be Betty, Tony, Seth, now Julie. I mean, there's several of y'all that are a green team. Cajun, Brittany J. They're going to have to get ready for my voice, Sean. Well, I'm just curious, was this part of the packet since the 5 CPS calls didn't work? And as a last-ditch effort, the messages with me and SF and me and Nick, or Nick and SF and me and Nick, those really didn't work. You didn't get the reaction you were looking for out of that either, right? So is this in the pamphlet that you guys got mailed out? Just curious. Is this like a last-ditch effort to get everybody stirred up and riled up?
Because this whole Truth Lies was how many days ago?
About a week ago now.
Okay. And
she's still going on it though because he complimented her.
And
so,
then today,
she's gonna ride this one until the wheels fall off.
Embarrassment, struck down their little gang they got going on. There you go. Thank you, Crimes and Consequences. Their little thing they got going on over there. Embarrassment.
Right, they're gang. Yeah. Oh yeah, chasing drinks. We forgot that one.
Yeah.
Chasing shots or crimes. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it sounds like, because even E.T. brought up, boys or girls.
And she fucking calls him E.T. What? Call him True. Stop being fucking stupid about it. Calling him E.T.
Well, she's scared to say his channel name because then people might go there and look at his other content,
I'm gonna start. Let's start calling him E.T. E.T. phone home. Gosh dang, man. Hold on here. Marley says, Queen, Merry Christmas Eve. Thank you for all you do. Thank you guys for being here. I really appreciate it. I gotta fucking finish wrapping presents in the morning. Holy shit. You may not see me for a day or two.
Hey, I gotta hop down, baby. I gotta.
Yeah, you better get your tail feather in bed. It's almost 2 a.m.
I know it, baby. We gotta be on the road early, so I gotta.
Well, Merry Christmas, love. I hope you get some rest, and I hope you have a great day tomorrow.
Merry Christmas. If I don't see y'all, I hope everyone has a blessed Christmas. And yeah, it just consider the sources on these streets, Anyway, if I popped off too much, I apologize, but
No, you didn't.
Hey, I did think it was kind of funny how Betty said she had to look all day for this clip, and it took her so long. And look, within 20 minutes, we had her talking about Chili's. Baby, get with the program. We are the goats over here.
That's right.
We are all goats.
Right.
All right, y'all have a good Christmas. If I don't see y'all, have a merry. Bye. Thank you for letting me come up and pop off. And thank you, Pineapple, for finding that clip for me.
Absolutely, love.
Love y'all. Bye.
Love you, baby. Good night. Yeah, so we have this goes on for, I think, like she said, they said 17 minutes. So we're at 15 minutes in, and it's like 17 minutes is where she continues on for another 2 minutes.
And he said he didn't show those interests. But when he's on Smiley's World, the reason why they don't go in there is because of these interests he supposedly doesn't have. And those were the explanations as to why she couldn't go in there and check on him when she heard a thud.
Ask you the night.
No, it wasn't. It was because he was a 15-year-old boy. She said she's not going to go in and check his fucking room every time she hears a noise. That's normal. That is normal, Betster.
Sunday night.
Let's entertain some more bullshit.
When you said there was a noise, what type of noise do you think that was that you heard?
I'm not honestly sure. It sounded like he was messing with stuff in his room, which was not uncommon, which is why I said, hey, I don't know what you're doing in there, but you're supposed to go to sleep.
Okay. So you didn't check on him at that time, but did you check on him at midnight? Did you flip the light on and look to see if he was in the bed at midnight when you got up to go to bed?
No, and because I didn't have any reason to. You know, when he was little, I used to check on him all the time, but he's older now and he's 15, and y'all can figure out why a mother may not want to necessarily pop into a teenage boy's room unexpectedly.
But he had none of those interests. He had none of those interests. So how can he have those interests and that be the reason, or not have those interests and that be the reasons why you don't go into a child's room? So if you guys don't like other people's comments, just you can go up to their little emoji, the little circle next to their name, and just block them. You guys can individually block people if you don't like their comments. And if I can,
well, yeah, because she's gonna let it roll through the fucking chat. She gives 0 fucks.
catch their comments and they frustrate me, I'll block them permanently. So that's sick thought by them. I don't know by who. So that is kind of the crux of everything that I am talking about, because for the longest time, we've had this belief that Sebastian was doing inappropriate things. You know, those types.
No, we didn't. You're fucking ridiculous. Let me check these timestamps real quick. Okay, 20 minutes in. Let's see. Let's go move 20 minutes in where you talk some more bullshit.
And I've come home with a hickey on my neck. My mom about skinned my rear end alive.
As she should have. And if he came home with one on his neck, I'm sure his mother would have done the same. But again, it was used as an example to talk, you know, explain what it looked like on his neck. Not him saying he had one. He said, I'm not saying he had one. So while you're sitting here making this shit up and trying to fucking run with it, I really hope people correct you in your fucking comments. Because this is about some bullshit. I really hope Seth fucking corrects you as Sebastian's father. She doesn't walk away from comments. She files lawsuits. Yeah, no shit. She's super thin-skinned.
And it was a very noticeable hickey. And it sounds to me that if he came home with a hickey, as much as they communicate and are on the phone with each other, including but not limited to inside the Texas Roadhouse, snagging shots, unbeknownst to Sebastian.
Yeah, because some teenagers don't like their fucking pictures taken, for one. And for two, Chris said that the picture that she took was sent to him to say, hey, look at his food. He ate all of his food. They were proud of him. You know, some kids with autism have trouble with textures. And certain foods they cannot eat. They will not eat. Some more shit you probably know nothing the fuck about. Okay? So yeah, I'm sure they were proud of him. He found something that he fucking liked. And as a teenage boy, he was shoveling the shit in. There's lots of teenage boys that eat that way. Some more shit you know obviously nothing about. There was nothing fucking bad about that video. There was nothing bad about the last meal that she shared with her fucking child before he went missing. For y'all to tear that shit apart, you want to talk about shitty. You want to talk about fucking disappointed and tearing some shit apart. You were fucking pissed off because we fucking went and reviewed Seth's fucking channel plugin. Let's have everybody up that's, you know, on my team.
And allegedly sending them to the stepfather, right? So it would be surprising to me, with all the great communication that these two have, that if her son came home with a hickey on his freaking neck from school, which would be the only place he would get it, I would have to assume that we would have one hot mama wondering how her son is out of the care of the teachers long enough to get a hickey.
Well, because he didn't have one, so nobody had to say shit because there was no hickey on his neck. Once again, it was used as an example. So no, she's not going to go in and cuss the school board out or the teachers out or talk to the teachers. Because why the fuck would she? It's not a fucking hickey. And that's exactly what Chris said. And that's exactly what you heard. But you're trying to spin this into something else and, you know, make it into something it's not. It's fucking sick. But here, let's listen to you keep running your fucking mouth because you still got some more shit to say.
On his neck. So how, with all this great communication and them being at dinner and her sending photos back and forth with his stepfather, how did he not know how a hickey or whatever showed up on his neck? And how would a mom that's in the Navy and works for a security system not notice something like that staring her right in her face? It would seem like something that she would talk to her significant other about, no?
What?
Hey, Cheeky Chops. No, a mom that's in the Navy being at dinner and her sending photos back and forth with his stepfather, how did he not know how a hickey or whatever showed up on his neck? And how would a mom that's in the Navy and works for a security system not notice something like that staring her right in her face? It would.
Well, because she was enjoying dinner with her child. There was no fucking hickey, but you see how she's trying to spin the shit, right? It's fucking ridiculous, man.
It would seem like something that she would talk to her significant other about, no? Hey, Cheeky Chops. Almost there. Almost there. So what do you guys think about this? I mean, didn't you guys feel like there was this subtle underlying, I don't know, S-tone when it came to him and why he needed to leave the house? That, to me, I've thought that was always implied, even though I never knew the reason. It always seemed like that's the reason they were implying, because they didn't want him around Faith. She wouldn't go into his room for, you know, to check on him when she heard a thud. I mean, there was this undertone. I'm sorry, there just was. So much so that people even had come at the very beginning of the case and said, well, maybe he made, and as hard as this is to sound, this is a trigger warning, and I'm sorry, but this is what happened. And people know that it's true because they saw it in chats, if you guys are following the case back then. But they were implying that there was a possibility of him making a move on his mom.
Are you fucking kidding me, Betty? You gotta be fucking joking me, bitch. You just said Sebastian was trying to make a fucking move on his mother? You have got to be fucking joking me. You sick fuck. What's up, Simon? How you doing? What's up, man? How you doing?
How you doing?
What's
Can you
up?
hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. What's up?
Yo, happy Christmas, man.
Yeah, no, you know what? Back at you. Merry Christmas, man.
Mm-hmm. I was just watching you like going on this watch it, so I'm kind of.
Yeah, I can't really understand you, bro. I'm gonna have you come back later, okay? Have a good night, cause we're talking about something that's fucking really gross. Listen, let me hear you say that bullshit again out of the side of your fucking neck, because I'm sure the judge is going to love hearing this. I'm sure the fucking judge is going to absolutely love hearing this bullshit.
But they were implying that there was a possibility of him making a move on his mom.
You have got to be fucking joking me, bro. What the fuck, dude?
But this is what happened. And people know that it's true because they saw it in chats, if you guys are following.
And people know that it's true because they saw it in chats. Wow.
On the case back then, but they were implying that there was a possibility of him making a move on his mom. Now, of course, we've never ran with that story, but it doesn't
Wow, what the fuck? Who is she saying implied that? Allegedly someone from the chat. Yeah, that's fucking bullshit. For her to sit here and say that Sebastian made a move on his mother? Are you fucking kidding me? Well, this is fucking wild, man. This shit just got taken to a whole nother fucking level. And I'm telling you right now, I sure as fuck hope that Katie gives this to the fucking judge. I sure as fuck hope that you catch a goddamn fucking violation for that bullshit right there. That is some bullshit right there. That's the first I've ever in my life fucking heard of you saying that shit. Well, I guess not my life ever in this fucking goddamn case. Have you guys heard? Has anybody else heard of this? Has anybody else? Has anybody in the chat heard that rumor? I sure as fuck have not. Has anybody else heard that? What the fuck? All right, so we're not the only ones. Y'all ain't heard that shit either. That's fucked up, man. That is so fucked up. So fucked up.
Change the fact that some of those theories were sent to me, right? So we have those types of theories. We have people implying this. We have mom on interview saying this. And then we come to find out 10 months later, he didn't have any interest one way or another. That removes that from the table as to reasons why he had to leave and couldn't be around his stepsister. So now what is the real reason?
My God. What the fuck? You know what? I'm sure people unsubscribed from her today after hearing this shit. Because what the fuck are you even doing? Right. And if Seth is there and you have access to him and Tony, why not fucking ask them? Well, no, because it gets you more views to say that shit, to pipe up and say that dumbass shit. And you know that as much as I know it.
What would the real reason for him having to leave the house? I do not believe that Hay belongs to that woman, in my opinion. I don't believe that's his mom. Well, it's his mom. I saw a picture. I saw receipts. I saw receipts. She should be, but I saw receipts, allegedly, and in my opinion. CP might have, but I I think there was a misspelling. Usually I can read misspelling, so my writing's horrible, but I can't figure out what the missing word is, though. And that's for Tina. Jesus, my son would never. Well, I know, but Gypsy Doll, even though it was what was circulating. There were people that were putting it in chats. There were people discussing it. People had live shows putting that out as a theory. Oh boy, that's really rough thought. Yeah, I hate liar channels. Yeah, there seemed to be a strong insinuation months earlier. Yes, in Joy in Life.
Where the fuck was this at? Because we must have missed it. What the fuck? Here, you know what? We need to do a poll and see if the 1,100 people in here, how many of y'all have fucking heard this? Because I have sure as fuck have not. All right, there's our poll right there. So it says right here, BHB said Sebastian made a move. Hold on. Made a move on his mother. Have you heard this rumor prior to her saying it? I'm just curious. Has anybody heard this fucking rumor prior to Betty stating that just now? I have not. I have never, since I started covering this, I have never heard anyone say that he attempted to make a move on his mother. And that's it's fucking insane, dude. Let's see what the chat says here. Let's see what y'all say. Jesus fuck. Yeah, so here, yes, 2%. So 2% heard this prior, and 98%. So out of 175 votes so far, we got 1,100 people in here. So we'll do at least, I'll keep this going until at least half of y'all answer. We'll do about like 500 votes and see where the chat stands with this. So if y'all can go answer the poll, please. It's anonymous, and I would like to know how many of y'all have heard that before we just played this. And I'll play it again for the ones that just got here. This is what she fucking had to say.
I saw receipts. She shouldn't be, but I saw receipts. Allegedly, I do not know why he had to leave and couldn't do this. And those types of things. And people know that it's hard. He had she about how a hickey or whatever showed up on his neck, and how would a mom that's in the Navy and works for a security system not notice something like that staring her right in her face? It would seem like something that she would talk to her significant other about.
No, she wouldn't, because it was never there. Just like Chris said, it was not there. He was using it as an example to describe what the bruise looked like. Something in comparison of color and size. No, she would not. She would not say anything because there wasn't one there, Betty. Dumbass. You sound so fucking stupid right now.
Hey, Cheeky Chops. Almost there. So what do you guys think about this? I mean, didn't you guys feel like there was this subtle underlying, I don't know, S-tone when it came to him and why he needed to leave the house?
No, there was no subtle S-tone. No, there's not.
Me, I've thought that was always implied, even though I never knew the reason. It always seemed like that's the reason they were implying, because they didn't want him around Faith, She wouldn't go into his room for, you know, to check on him when she heard a thud. I mean, there was this undertone. I'm sorry, there just was. So much so that people even had come at the very beginning of the case and said, well, maybe he made, and as hard as this is to sound, this is a trigger warning, and I'm sorry, but this is what happened. And people know that it's true because they saw it in chats. If you guys are following the case back.
Listen to what she just said. We'll even slow it down. Listen to her fucking, listen how ridiculous she fucking sounds with this.
For, you know, to check on him when she heard a thud. I mean, there was this undertone. I'm sorry, there just was. So
no, there was never any undertone. No. In my opinion, there was never any undertone like that.
So much so that people even had come at the very beginning of the case and said, well, maybe he made, and as hard as this is to sound, this is a trigger warning, and I'm sorry, but this is what happened. And
so she said, I'm sorry, this is a trigger warning, but I'm sorry, this is what happened. This is what happened, stating it as a fact that this is what happened.
People know that it's true because
people know that it's true. So you're setting the fucking tone right here, right now, stating it as a fact. Because people know it's true. You really fucked up with this one.
They saw it in chats, if you guys are following the case back then. But
they saw it in chats. So,
they were implying that there was a possibility of him making a move on his mom.
Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. So, okay, so here we got, so our polls here, let's see. We're almost to about 300 votes, and we're still at the same thing. Yes, 6%, and no, 94%. So we got just a couple trolls that are answering. Otherwise, yeah, for the most part, y'all ain't heard this. I haven't either. This is fucking wild as hell, man. Fucking wild. I sure as hell hope Katie turns this shit in as a violation of your fucking order of protection to say some shit like that. Because that's definitely going to incite some fucking more hate towards Katie. That's going to incite some more fucking rumors. And it's going to incite the fucking clowns in the little, you know, Sebastian's army group to think he had fucking hickeys when clearly Chris stated he did not. And he was not saying that he did either. Fucking unbelievable.
Now, of course, we've never ran with that story, but it doesn't change the fact that some of those theories were sent to me, right? So we have those types of theories. We have people implying this. We have mom on interviews saying this. And then we come to find out 10 months later, he didn't have any interest one way or another. That removes that from the table as to reasons why he had to leave and couldn't be around his stepsister. So now what is the real reason? What would the real reason for him having to leave the house? I do not believe that Hay belongs to that woman, in my opinion. I don't believe that's his mom. Well, it's his mom. I saw a picture. I saw receipts. I saw receipts.
Yeah, that's definitely his mom. I mean, come on, let's stop with that bullshit right fucking now. That's definitely his mom. And everybody knows it.
Good, babe, and I saw receipts, allegedly, and in my opinion. CP might have, but I I think there was a misspelling. Usually I can read misspelling, so my writing's horrible, but I can't figure out what the missing word is though. And that's for Tina. Jesus, my son would never. Well, I know, but Gypsy, Gypsy Doll, even though it was what was circulating. There were people that were putting it in chats. There were people discussing it. People had live shows putting that out as a theory. Oh boy, that's really rough thought. Yeah, I hate liar channels. Yeah. There seemed to be a strong insinuation months earlier. Yes. Enjoy in life. That is exactly right.
Well, if you hate liar channels, then why in the fuck are you listening to this line, bitch? Because this is fucking wild right here. We ain't even gonna get the fucking coffin douche. And we're gonna have to fucking deal with her tomorrow. Because holy shit. We've been on here almost 4 hours. It's 2 o'clock in the morning, and this bitch just pissed me right the fuck off with her bullshit. I can't believe she even fucking tried it with that fucking bullshit. 2 days before fucking Christmas, right? 2 days before. Tomorrow's Christmas Eve. And you got the fucking audacity. The fucking audacity to say he was putting moves on his fucking mother. You sick bitch. Right, just when you think things can't get any fucking worse, here you go running your motherfucking mouth saying to some of the most disgusting fucking things you can say about her son, about Katie's son, and you're saying he made a move on his mother. Jesus fuck, man. Anyways, good night, y'all. I'm going to change my title. We'll fucking put in here recap and review of Bullhorn Betty's bitch bullshit, lies, and rumors. And we'll go over coffin shits tomorrow. I'm hitting the bed, y'all. Good night. I'll catch you on the flip side. I'll see y'all in the morning. Good night, everybody. Thanks for hanging out and thanks for being here. Oh, real quick, let me do my disclaimer. Please do not show hate to anyone mentioned in this live stream. Do not harass, stalk, reach out, or, speak to, DM, or anything of that nature on our behalf or the channel's behalf. Make sure you form your own opinions. Nothing stated here is fact unless we say so. Otherwise, it's all opinion, and you need to do your own research and form your own opinions. Have a good night, y'all.